Okay, well, last time on the crawling dusk, as the ice broke away under the makeshift raft, Fenro, Baggi, and Rod fell into the depths of a frosty chasm. A crimson brain cushioned their fall, and as they tried to assess their surroundings, they realized their cushion was absorbing them. Some exploration of the interior revealed it to be a sinuous, flesh-based craft filled with pulsing wires, thin film-covered consoles, and test tubes made of the same cellulose veil, containing pale, glowing orbs. One of these orbs was cautiously freed from its container, a sensation of relief washing through Fenro from his grip. Meanwhile, Baggi's first attempt to connect with the ship was met with a rush of information too vast to sort through. However, on the second attempt, she knew what to expect, and sought out the information she wished to glean. This was a fiber spawn observer, its crew given a mission to find a new home. A replica of the bracelet worn by the Pirate King Miyuki was revealed, and the ship's wheel, in the form of a helm, was shown to be just around the corner. Rodrigo donned the helm and felt the observer's totality upon his consciousness. Goy pushed through the weight and offered control of the helm to Rod, commenting on his experience with human minds being much stronger than he'd expected. Rod decided to give it a try. The observer noted that an additional consciousness was present within the helm and offered to sever it. All Rod would have to say is sever, and he would be freed of the fiber spawn's influence. Rod spoke, sever, and it was done. Thinking he'd gotten his friends killed, Sawyer flew around the cavern, investigating the sodden black webbing that arced throughout the chasm's roof. 6 perfectly round eyes stared forth from the murky entanglement, and upon approach, the creature skittered away. With a keen eye, Sawyer managed to glimpse its form and intent before it vanished into its web. Its eyes appeared again on the opposite side of the cave to watch Finewin rappel down into the mouth of the gap and tumble down the ship's tentacles to climb onto the vessel. Getting a closer look at the craft's corruption, Finewin sleuthed the gunk's connection to the disease they seek to cure. With Rod at the helm, the group met and learned of 2 humanoids that were abducted, experimented upon, and stored within the pods below, besides the stores of Diefire. There had been a plan to return these humanoids back to their homes. However, it appeared that the observer crashed before the plan could come to fruition. At the seamless sound of the blast doors going flush with the floor, the crew saw a massive heap of crawling dusk that was then burnt away by the spark of Sawyer. The flames opened the 2 pods it connected to, and the 2 humanoid forms spilled onto the floor with a squish. The humanoids appeared wrought with the corrupting strands of dusk, their forms altered, and an orange glow pushing through the dark mesh. They wailed in agony and rushed the crew. The battle so far saw Rod engaging the tentacles of the ship to entrap one of the Dusk Spawn, Fenro pierced by the strands of crawling dusk, the other spawn trapped by Baggi's runes, and an orange metal monkey comet crashing through the ceiling skin. We meet our heroes here in the thralls of battle, amongst the cellulose bottom floor of the Observer. And we were on the fiber spawn's turn or Sawyer?
No.
Because he rolled and
he
failed
did
his wisdom save.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right on.
Also, Mitch, I couldn't help but notice you didn't mention my really cool fireball.
I thought about mentioning it. I'm sorry. But yes, the fireball was quite epic.
What's the save thing I have to do? What's I know I can't attack this guy, but I don't remember what the am I just charmed by him?
You're charmed, which you can do the I believe it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
Is that Is that a free
Yeah, but
action?
that'd be at the end of your turn to push off the charm on one guy. But you can attack the guy that's currently incapacitated, no problem, remember?
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna fireball that guy.
Firebolt.
Boom.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, boom indeed. Gosh. That is most definitely a hit. Which one were you aiming at?
The one that I can hit. This one.
Gotcha. All
But
right,
I'm
you see.
charmed by the other one.
Yeah, you see the flames engulf right at its chest and burrow itself into the mesh, reaching the skin below. It writhes in agony as it takes 7 damage.
And then my monkey is gonna come right here so he can hit him. And then a monkey is gonna hit him. Where's it at?
All right. With a 12, you see George, dudum, 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 against the fleshy floor, wring back a hand and meet the dusk and simply have it squish inwards, but to no effect.
Damn. Then I am gonna do my wisdom saving throw.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it is actually Constitution. My apologies.
Oh.
Try it one more time.
Oh shit,
That's a
let's
lot
go.
better.
Nice. All right, yeah. That thrum that is coming from this creature that seems to be pulsing at every movement of the dusk around its form. It seems to fade, gets a little less intense, and suddenly you shake it off, realizing that this thrumming was, leading you to feel neutral towards this creature. But suddenly you realize the situation around you and can attack it once more.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
How
Does
do I
that
get
end your
rid of?
turn?
How do I? Yeah. How do I get rid of the heart thingy?
I can do that.
Okay. Thank you. And yeah,
Oh,
that's
you're
my
welcome.
turn.
Rodrigo. I double clicked it, but it is Rodrigo's turn.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's bad. I guess it's baggies.
Rad's before me.
Can I attack with the tentacle while I'm currently using it to grapple?
As you inquire this within your mind, the AI speaks of the observer, speaks forth to you, and mentions that there are more than one tentacle. So
Okay,
the answer to
we need
that
to
is
tentacle.
yes. You can attack with another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. What was that roll?
All right, which one are you aiming at?
The one that I'm not currently grappling.
That would be, I think, a +6, reach of 15 feet. Yes. And that will deal. We'll see if it hits. So D20 +6.
Okay.
Alas, the tentacle swoops in, but manages to wrap around, but not reach the actual thing. It slams the pod that it had come from. It effortlessly just squashing that pod even further into the flesh. And I'd like to take this chance to remind you guys, you can always do any sort of check if you want to either get an idea of where their health is at, or garner what their abilities are, or insight anything else about the battle.
I can't think of anything. So that's my turn.
Alright. On to Fine.
Or wait,
What?
Baggy.
No!
Oh, Baggy! I'm sorry, guys. Don't let me do that again. Baggy, go ahead.
Guys, let's let him do it again.
Okay. So, first and foremost, I want to see something. I don't know if we checked this last time, and if we did and I just forgot and didn't write it down. Let me know. I want to see, like, because I know from reading the captain's logs that these were people once. Is there any way potentially to check to see if any chance at all to, like, snap them out of it almost, or like if there's a way to pacify them long enough to purify them?
Alright. This would be an Arcana check.
Local.
Oh, that'd be a good roll for me.
One sec, let me just double check. Okay, yeah. 15.
15. Nice. You were inquiring about the logs themselves, if they had any info?
Because I read over the logs, I'm assuming there's not anything outside of what was in the logs? Or is there stuff in the logs that wasn't in the logs? I guess would be the question there. And the question I was trying to get at was, based on the fact that I know from reading the logs, or rather Baggy does, that these used to be people from, like, this planet.
Yes, indeed.
Does there seem to be any way that I can ascertain to, like, not have to kill them?
I gotcha.
Because normally from what we've seen with people infected with Dusk, like, it doesn't turn them into this, it just kills them. So that's leading Baggy to think they may not exactly be, let's say, infected with dust the way we've seen in the past, which leads her to be a little hopeful that maybe they can be saved.
Good deal. With a 15 Arcana check, Baggy, you're thinking this through, realizing that this corruption is much different than Ergon, who you saw wrapped up in the black webs, or even Pelk, who was wrapped up much the same. These ones seem to have been affected by something else. What that might be is most likely due to something on this ship. Something that was in close proximity. Right? The dye fire. That's gotta be it. This power source, this immensely powerful but short-lived power source, being so close to them and even within their container, pulsing throughout the ship, must have initiated the disformation, or sorry, the body dysphoria that occurred to them. And then the dusk must have come in afterwards. So to free them of the dusk would most likely be a mercy. However, if you did, you would be left with bodies that are not the same as they once were. Would they still be alive? It's hard to say. And if they were still alive, what would that look like? You're unsure.
Okay. Well, so far we've seen one thing work very effectively on the Did I just accidentally hit reload? Oh, that's frustrating. 1 sec. Let me get my sheet and all back up and going. Are you kidding me? Really?
I just saw your picture change from your token to your thing. As you say, did I just hit reload?
Yeah.
Yeah. I accidentally hit the reload button, I guess. Anyway. Okay, there we go. So. I think what Baggy's gonna try to do in this scenario, let me get myself centered back on the battle map since I had to reload, or not had to, but accidentally. This right here is die fire, yeah?
Yes.
Like a containment. Is it just one, or is there multiple in there?
The pod that surrounded it has opened and revealed, yeah, like this kind of glowing white, pale white orb. That one though has dimmed. It is still the same form that it once was, but it's no longer glowing. You see clearly what was underneath the glow, which is this almost like moon-esque texture. This pale gray rock with various divots within it. The one over to the right still has that full glow. And you also see other pods around.
Alright. Out of curiosity, these tentacle-looking offshoots, is that part of the ship tendrils, or is that dust?
Those
Like
are
the
the ship.
tubes?
Oh, sorry. The
Okay,
offshoots of... No, sorry.
Like those little swirly tentacles.
Yeah, you gathered that these pods were not this kind of sickly greenish murky color to begin with.
Okay.
And that the tendrils
So that is...
do have some relation.
Okay. 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 Fenro, buddy, how you doing?
Well, think I got some of that crawling dust stuff on me.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I'm more curious. How you feeling like you're able to fight it off? How long you feeling on that?
What was it? 6 minutes, 6 seconds? Pretty soon.
36. I think it
36
was
seconds.
36 seconds, 6 rounds, right?
Yeah, that I knew there was a 6 in there.
We
Several
rolled...
sixes.
Yeah, we rolled a d10, I think, to determine, the amount of rounds, and I believe it was 6.
Okay.
Before it
I don't
takes
know.
full effect. You see Fenro
half a
cough
minute still?
and hacks up a bit of that kind of dust that is floating around, the large concentrations of dusk.
Uh-oh.
Alright. As much as Baggy would love to try and save these husks, Fenro comes first. With that being said, Baggy is going to... Let me just measure out... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Here's the game plan. Baggy's gonna sort of book it down this way. Grab the orb. The one that's still shiny. Pick it up and go Fenro, catch. And try tossing it towards them.
Alright, Fenro, or let's say Baggy make a acrobatics check. to determine your accuracy first.
Alright. Wait a sec, hold up.
My monkey will hit it like a volleyball.
Word, go.
I'm realizing
be.
I have an action, and I was thinking about this the wrong way. So instead of risking pain to Fenro when he needs it, recon that for a second, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use my action to dash. Picking up the orb, and then just boop,
Just hit Fenro in
and
the head with it.
move the extra speed I get from dashing and go here, bud. Hand it to him.
Alright, and we'll say that you get it to him this round, but it'll take an action to engage, the power.
Oh no, I just need to get that to him. Him using it, that's on him. I did my job.
Right on.
Whatever happens now, that's not my fault.
Exactly. Yeah, I think other than that, Baggy's just gonna ready up her shield with her scimitar and just brace herself. And that's it.
Alright. Fine. You see Baggy rush under the legs of this frozen crawling dusk humanoid. Grab the glowing sphere and bring it back to Fenro. What do you do?
Well, actually, I was gonna use my free action earlier to check. So, from what I know of Crawling Dusk, I can tell like he's in the early stages, right, Fenro?
Most
So
definitely.
what is there? Yeah, was there something like with any disease, maybe like it's a general thing that could help him out? That's like I might know of.
I mean, we've seen the dye fire work well on purifying the dust so far.
Firebolt.
I mean, also just regular fire, but
Fenro.
Hit me with a fireball.
That was I was thinking of doing that.
the little dye fire orb I got him. We've seen that work before on Dusk.
Yeah.
I did get a safer idea though.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just saying like, and then like Baggy didn't think so. I'm probably just gonna shoot on the guy I can shoot, which is just this
Mr.
person.
Frozy.
Yeah, I'm gonna dump what was it called? Planar Warrior on this for extra damage. That's a 21.
Whew, that absolutely hits.
1d8.
That was for this one?
Yeah, that's an extra
12.
damage. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you draw back your bow and it pierces right into this thing's crotch.
Okay.
Oh, poor man.
He's already dead.
Goes. And takes
He goes,
12
ooh,
damage.
ow, ouchie.
Did you say you wanted to make a check of some kind, or?
No, I'll pass on that. But what save do I have to make for the charm thing?
Constitution.
Right? 13.
Alright, with a 13, the thrum, the beat of this, of this pulsing mesh around this thing's form is still invading your mind. And you can't seem to shake it away.
And they got con like I got con.
Alright, Fenro, your turn.
It's orb time.
Oh yeah.
Ponder
He
it,
ponders
baby.
the orb.
Under the orb.
Let's hope they don't affect you again after using the orb.
Yeah, I'm gonna assimilate with the orb, do whatever I need to do with with this fire to hope and cure myself of the crawling dusk.
Alright, so as you focus on the orb and its power, grasping it and gripping it, you feel that same sensation from earlier wash through you. This relief from the tension, the stress. It all washes away as if a flood of pure white light turned to liquid is washing through your body, and you do feel as the dusk ekes up your veins into your neck, and you barf out this gunk, this big sludge, this big glob of sludge onto the ground in front of you, as white light pours from your eyes and all orifices for about 5 seconds. And you feel the crawling dusk fade. As this happens, you see the orb dim, much like the other.
Alright. So do I have any time left in my turn to do like a bonus action?
Certainly.
Alright. So I use my bonus action to attack this one on the left here with my spiritual weapon.
With a 15, it does hit. And as you rake this spiritual, glowing pitchfork through this thing's form, it seems to connect into the mesh of crawling dusk and rends it downwards and through. I want to ask, how do you want to do this?
Let's go.
You've defeated this one, as it's being grappled by this tentacle.
Yeah, so the pitchfork goes through. So does it kind of become a puddle near the end? It'll like, you know, classic pitchfork style. It'll just like poke through and then like push some to the side and, you know, just pitchfork it up.
Good deal. The pitchfork,
Like
pitchforking it up. It seems to rend through this, the dark mesh, leaving this thing, torn to shreds.
All right, and then as my check, could I check if George has any weak spots?
Yes, you may.
George, I would
Alright,
like to
what do I
say
need to
George
roll?
is not.
George is
Roll me,
invincible.
this would be insight.
If Fenro moves, George is getting an
shit.
attack opportunity.
With
You don't
an
know this.
18. Sawyer, what is George's weakness?
He doesn't have one. He's just a metal monkey.
Oh yeah,
Sounds
I
like
mean,
fire.
I guess his weakness is the fact that he's a metal monkey that obeys my commands.
Does he like
Okay.
bananas?
Metal ones.
Okay.
Metal
Noted.
bananas. Gotta keep that in
metal
mind.
bananas are George's weakness. It is confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I needed to know.
Yeah, it's kryptonite.
All right, so
Oh,
next
big
up
magnets.
was
Big magnets.
this goober, but he
Makes sense.
is donezo. So we
Coleman,
come
very
to,
big magnets.
this fiber spawn emissary. He is
Has to roll
frozen.
that same.
Indeed.
It's wisdom, I believe. Let me just double triple check. It's the star. Yeah, wisdom. DC 14. He fails it, baby.
You see,
We're
as
just beating up on these two immobile dudes.
as those runes that have seared their way through the thick film that is this crawling dusk mesh has seeped only further into it, seeming to burn all the way to the point where the runes are almost not visible anymore. They're becoming ingrained in this creature as it fights to move, twitches, but cannot. And that'll end its turn. Sawyer.
Hey, Fenro. What the
Yeah?
fuck was
What's
that
up?
light? And what did you just throw up?
I mean, crawling dusk, right?
Oh,
Did you not see
okay.
me getting hit by that?
I did, but I also saw you looked like you got possessed by God.
Yeah, I mean,
Which one?
I'm a yeah. Which one? First off, and two, I'm a cleric. Is kind of what we do.
Um,
Any more dumb questions?
Symbol.
He doesn't say that. He doesn't say that. He doesn't say that.
Yeah, Peter just becomes an asshole.
So I'm gonna firebolt Fenro.
It's the heat of the battle.
I'm gonna firebolt this guy again.
All right, go ahead, my man.
No,
fuck?
natural one.
Oh,
Your
that one
firebolt
guaranteed miss.
not only misses, but goes over to this pod here,
Oh.
and lights it in flame.
I was gonna try firebolting one of the pods later, so I guess that does accomplish one of my goals. Oh,
Hey, look at
And
that.
it
it's
reveals
gone.
A stone jar that fumbles to the ground.
Oh.
Oh, I know what we can do with that.
Nobody open it.
And it'll
Oh wait,
say
is it closed?
it is closed currently.
Oh,
The lid is on top. It is sealed.
for my free action, real quick, can I try to see what it is in the contents, or like try to determine what is in the contents of that, as it is right there.
You may. Yeah, roll me a perception check. With an 11, this isn't too hard to tell or even to recall. The stone jar that was given to our man Rod by Reindeer Kid.
Oh.
This has the same design around it. The same almost like alien sigils surrounding the stone of the jar.
So I'm trying to remember. Is opening it what made it like do that thing it did to Rod, or did
It
Rod
was
do something else
attuning
to it?
to it.
Yeah,
A
tuning to it.
tuning? Okay, then never mind.
Yeah,
I have an idea.
Mr. Krabs.
you guys open
Wait.
it.
I have an
God,
idea.
Spongy bulb.
Do I have any? I don't. Oh wait, I still have that telepathic link thing with Rod, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Hey, Rod, do you care about this brain in a jar thing? Or I guess I should phrase it. How much do you care?
And Rod, just as this is coming through to you, the AI speaks to you once again, saying,
"One of the pods has been broken. The consciousness that was stored there has been released. Still contained, though, within its jar.
Rod,
I would prefer it not damaged.
I wouldn't say I'm damaging it, but I might get it a little dirty.
What do you mean by dirty?
I want to get a sample of what Fenro threw up, and that's the only container I see right now.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Is it a bad idea that you'd be against doing?
Yeah.
I mean,
Darn.
do you not even have like any vials or anything, Nick?
I have a water skin.
Hey, there you go.
I wanted to mention though
I
that
feel like that gunk is too thick for a water skin.
as an artificer, you would definitely have some vials on you. I'm almost positive. We can roll for it if you want, but
I have two
Empty
mysterious vials. I mean, I guess I'll roll for an empty vial.
Yeah, those mysterious vials, I'm pretty sure are the black ones.
Yeah.
That are like crawling
True.
dust. Yeah.
True.
Okay, then can I? So do
I
I
mean,
get
what
empty?
toolkits do you have, Nick?
I
Yeah.
have, I have smith's tools. I have thieves' tools, and I have that. That's it. I also have a grappling hook if that does anything.
I mean,
Oh,
let me
okay.
double check one thing real quick. I think you can just
I
conjure
like that
tools.
okay from Mitch. Because it sounded like, oh, you got a grappling hook? Of course!
Oh.
You can use that to hold it.
Where is it? There you go.
I saw one man with a jar yesterday by accident.
I mean,
How by accident?
I found it on YouTube somehow.
Nick, you can literally just conjure artisans' tools after an hour.
I conjured the smith tools.
Oh,
At some point in the journey, do you think Sawyer would have conjured some, some vials or containers?
Okay, I'm just gonna add an empty container to my inventory then.
Cool.
And in that case, I'm just gonna use the rest of my turn having my monkey punch the dude.
All right. Roll me that monkey punch. Hoo!
Ooh.
Let's go, monkey.
you punched.
Freaking nailed it. Yeah, you see the monkey go straight for where the arrow pierced, punches the arrow further in. Leaving it on its last leg, so to speak.
Still
That
up.
is my
It's
turn.
only got one leg left.
Yeah.
We got this, guys.
Or literally. Rodrigo, it is your go.
I'm gonna try to take its last leg.
All right, sick.
Take it literally.
D20
Same
plus
roll.
6. Yes, indeed.
Come on, roll more than 5. Hey, let's go. Hey.
Still not breaking double digits.
It you see it hits right next to it. It is so
Wow.
close. Or no, I'll say it does smash down onto it, but the form almost just squishes downwards, and then when the tentacle releases, it forms back the same as it was. Still very, very injured, but seemingly with no damage done.
Comically.
AC 15. Okay. I'll win.
Bingo da.
What a time to
No,
figure out.
wouldn't it be
Yeah.
AC 14?
No, because if it was 14, it would have hit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Meat
if the
speeds.
AC is the same as the thing, and then it doesn't
No.
hit.
Meat beats. That's D&D.
Oh, okay.
Is
Meet
the,
your EC, meet your saving throw DC. It beats.
Does the bottom floor have like a ventilation system?
The bottom floor can be opened, if you like. The ventilation happens organically.
What does that mean organically?
Any air or gaseous fumes needed within that area will be transferred there through through the veins.
Is it gonna be gross?
Yes,
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll just end my turn then.
Oh, okay. Cool. What
Process where you draw the line.
did you want to say?
Yeah,
Like what you were intending, or just exit altogether?
Well, there's like nasty shit in the air, right?
Yes.
There's the yeah. Try to like to get that so it's not all around them.
I thought you were just gonna try to open the floor underneath them to make them drop.
That wasn't. Nah, no. I don't feel
Rock's
like that'd
trying
be a
to
good solution.
vent the flying around crawling dusk. I getcha.
Yeah.
Good deal. As it said, it could like essentially open the roof or open holes in the roof, and that may help out with that. That would.
Oh, I thought it was like the floor, like opening holes in the floor. And I was like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea.
It can
It's
open
just in the
holes
roof.
anywhere on the ship. That's what it means by organically.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. That's not a problem.
Cool.
Can it open holes in our enemies' heads?
Well,
I'm
If-
trying.
if it rolls high enough. But you do see all of you as portions of the of this fleshy veil above you open back up, much like how George, commented down and through it, and it meshed back together. It is now the reverse of that, where holes open up, and you see some of the dusk speckles begin to drift upwards and out. All right, Baggy.
Oh, yesin'. All right. First things first. Would I need to do a check to see if that one's like full stop dead, or is he just dead? Because I mean, the token's still there, and normally it's not a good sign. Is it obvious through looking at it that's dead, or do I need to roll a check for that?
Roll
Since I got that free check.
roll a perception check.
You got it, boss sauce.
An 8.
Love that.
You're focusing on the runes at the moment, and you try to take a glance over at the other one, but it's just a brief glance, not enough to glean anything.
All right. So, question for you.
All right, shoot.
Would I be able to light a torch and then just like use said lit torch in the same turn, or would that be a multi-turn thing?
I'd allow that.
Think an
You
action.
can light and use
Okay.
it.
Okay, so I'm gonna light a torch and try to torch this guy on the ground.
All right.
Just do what should I roll with that? No roll, gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm
no
cool with
roll.
that.
You light the torch, get it prepped quickly. With that brief glance over there, you're focused on the runes, but you do feel something's up with it. As the crawling dusk, the sludge, this mesh of inky tentacles or inky web that runs through this creature is beginning to mesh back together. When you drop the
Yeah.
torch onto it, it writhes and begins to burn and fade. As the ash of it joins in with the rest of the little speckles of dust in the air.
I didn't trust that thing.
And now,
All right.
now the
Who
token
showed
goes.
them?
let's just say you don't live long as a mercenary if you're not overly cautious. All right. Second thing Baggy's gonna do is
Maybe you couldn't have burned the one that was right in front of me. You singed my shirt.
Fenro, I'll buy you a new shirt that looks even nicer. How about that, bud? My way of saying
Don't worry
sorry.
about it. I'm just
Fenro,
giving you some crap.
Fenro, you're wearing the armor.
I'm also wearing armor.
Dirty.
Hey, I have a shirt underneath.
True.
The armor that can't get dirty. I forgot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Has excuses.
Baggy's gonna pop her action surge. And then bop this bingus on his head with a smitmar. That's a bop.
Oh yeah. Shing. How do you do it?
Well, Baggy's gonna sort of just see what looks like to be the biggest conglomeration of the mass, like the whole wriggling mass in front of her. If there's like a spot that looks like they're congregating together, and sort of just aim to slash at that.
Right on.
Anything that looks, yeah, let's say vital. With that being said, I'm gonna use, free action. Just say, hey y'all, burn. How do you know, guys? Just go ahead and burn this sucker if y'all don't mind. I'm kind of getting, let's say, heebie-jeebies looking at it, and end her turn.
All right. Fine, your turn.
I don't have any fire stuff. Do I have a torch actually? Hold on.
You
me check.
should.
I think it comes with the what was it called?
Either the
Adventure
Dungeoneers
thing?
pack or the Adventurers pack.
You got the
Yeah.
Adventurers pack? I'm almost certain that comes with it.
Yeah, hold on. Did I not? Where is it? I remember having it, but I don't know why it's not moving to right now. I'll just pass it my turn.
I'm guessing you mean the Explorers pack, because Adventurers
Yeah.
pack isn't one. Yes, that has 10 torches in it.
Okay. God, I forgot which pack I picked.
Well, let's see. Your Ranger, so your options were Dungeoneers or Explorers. Either way, they both come with torches.
Yep.
Okay, I just didn't put in torches. I'll lay one up and throw it at the thing.
It alights and fades into ash that joins with the rest above it. And as that occurs, we are officially out of combat, guys.
Sawyer's gonna go ahead and scoop up the gloop that Fenro threw up.
All right, good deal. Easy
That
enough.
is
The gloop is gone.
absolutely
Why?
disgusting.
I don't.
Yeah.
For the record, I don't put my hands on it. I do it very carefully with only the jar and the lid.
I
Dexterity
assumed.
check. Acrobatics check.
Sleight of hand, if anything.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah.
No, but
I feel very inspired.
You don't have inspiration.
Yeah,
Baggy?
I used it. I used it to flex off the sickness.
Indeed.
Baggy's gonna pick up the jar and sort of dust it off.
So, Mitch, there's still 3 other capsules, right?
Indeed.
Can I? So, I see it on the map. Can I? Is it just like a capsule that's like tinted like that color with like the tendrils coming out of it, and like that's like the lid on top that I'm pinging?
Essentially, yes.
Or
It opens in that X pattern, with the triangles, folding out.
okay. Um, is there? And it has like tendrils or like crawling dust coming out around it, right?
Yeah. They're not quite
Is
as concentrated, though.
Is that just coming out of the bottom?
Yes.
Can I shoot a fireball at the bottom part of it where the tendrils are before I like try to open it?
Yeah, you may. Yeah, easy enough. The firebolt goes forth, strikes directly underneath, and turns the tendrils to ash, along with the outside of this pod beginning to heat up, and the top opens and reveals one of those glowing orbs.
Og.
That's good. That's good.
Where'd it go?
Hang on.
Orb gone.
There it is.
I am going to pick that up and take it with me.
Good deal. You can add one orb to your inventory. Or one, die fire orb.
Is that die as in color or action?
Color.
Awesome.
The fire is with a Y as well. Not super important detail, but
I needed to know that. Thank you.
you're welcome.
I gotta
And can I
update
just-
my notes now.
Can I just repeat that process with the other two capsules? And then also, is this just like a big capsule up here?
Yes.
Are those tendrils of dusk, or is that just like roots or something?
Those are just the roots of the ship. Essentially,
Gotcha.
yeah, kind of these organic, they are still tendrils, but they've got like some red pulsing through the middle.
Gotcha. Then I'm just gonna fireball the other two ones as well, or firebolt.
And you may add 2 more orbs of die fire.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Is this door back here open?
That it is.
Or
That
do
was
I
one
need
of the
to yell at
blast
Rod?
doors. And
Okay.
outside, it leads to where Finewind came in, or where Finewind saw when he was at this part of the ship.
Or no, the one down
yeah.
here.
Yeah, that part right there
Oh,
is this part here. You see me pinging?
oh, okay. Yeah.
That's where the monkey came in. Can I open the big pod?
All right, you cast a firebolt at the big pod.
Or well, it didn't have crawling dust, did it?
Oh, right. You go up and you just try to place a hand on it.
Yeah.
Rend the top open. All right,
Yeah.
roll me a strength check if you're trying to force it.
Yeah, where did that? Wait, strength or athletics?
Either. We can go athletics, yeah.
Nice.
Dang. So you
I have proficiency in athletics.
you bring your hands into the middle section and gripping fiercely, you rend open the 4 slides, or the 4 the 4 panels. It is forced open, and the remainder, the circular part, the spherical part, kind of flumps to the ground, and out spills a creature.
Friend? Not friend.
You see this massive form that was in a fetal position, essentially, curled up to fit the form of this pod. The pod has lost its inflation, or has deflated, and this creature has rolled out. And you see it on its belly, just barely beginning to move, making
would
this
like to say-
clicking sound.
For the
Can I-
record, while Nick was moving, or while Sawyer was moving around and doing all this, Baggy did take the jar with her up to towards the rod and back up the floors. Because I don't want to be down here just standing there while Sawyer's
Indeed.
running around doing all
if
this.
if anyone
I-
else
can I-
was doing stuff,
Yeah.
please
Was
let me
there-
know now.
Asking about this section
Everybody's
because this
getting
was
out of
the
the room.
storage. Is there
Well, I
anything
was already
other
planning
than
on that, but
is there anything other than just the dive fire down here, or is this like an actual storage section for some other like tools or anything that they might have had?
Looking around, you see the pools where the pods were stored. But there doesn't seem to be anything aside from those pools. There's these, the floor is fleshy and has kind of a viscous texture to it. But as far as like panels or blasters or anything else that, of alien technology, it is not in this room, at least.
Noted.
And you garner, because you were there, I believe, when it happened, that there's the only way to get to those sorts of things would be through the control panels with the fleshy film to them, and connect with the ship and will them to reveal themselves, much like Baggy did. Whoa.
Is anyone else doing anything, or can I do
fine.
anything?
Bodhi?
Fine, you do anything?
Oh yeah. I was just like walking around. I didn't leave the room.
Kellen.
By the way, that jar I took with me, Mitch.
Ooh. Yeah, let me bring it up there.
I did want to do one
know
quick
why
thing
you did
before
that.
whatever it is on the ground starts doing something.
Oh,
but
I just
after everyone
realized,
does what they're doing.
By the way, Mitch, you dragged the background.
I did.
Oh yeah.
Everything's
Oh.
misaligned.
Yeah.
Gosh.
You
Sorry,
dragged it one
Looked at all that.
space. What? There you
I
go.
was zoomed in. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Also,
I got you.
I'd probably like, since I don't think anyone did it, I'd probably communicate with Rod and say, did you get a notification on that? Some giant creature just dropped out of a big pod.
Rod would have notifications on.
Real quick, well, I'll give you guys Rod and Baggy a
One
moment
D&D.
to talk before the creature does slide out.
Slide out. Oh, slide out of the pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Baggy's gonna go up to Rob and be like, "Hey, I don't know for sure if this belongs to you, but it certainly looks like the one you had. I figured maybe you want it, maybe you didn't, but I figured it's probably better with you than on the ground. So here, I'll just set this by you.
We found another one?
I mean, I guess it was down there in the pods at the bottom. I mean, compared to the other stuff, it looks relatively kept. Most stuff down there was drained or empty, save maybe like 3 orbs, somewhere around there.
Do we think we can use it to kickstart the engine?
I'd be doubtful. Because, well, I mean, you have a quicker link with the ship. Does it have a way to... I mean, it's critically damaged. Oh, or you're talking about our ship's engine. I think we'd probably run out really fast. I don't know if this has enough to, you know, get us going, because this is short-lived orbs, ain't exactly long-living power source.
I'm gonna ask this ship if there's any long-term power source on the ship.
Alright, and as this happens, in the midst of the ship's report, it says, the source of power, Diefire, is short-lived but immensely powerful. The ship was able to travel light years in but instances due to the immense power of Diefire. If you utilize this within a separate engine, I do not have the data to say exactly what might happen, but though it is short-lived, the power ought to make up for it.
Definitely sounds like we could use it as a Kickstarter.
We got
Warning.
3 of those.
Warning. The bottom pod, the main stores of Diefire have been opened.
Are you guys down there just opening stuff?
Warning.
Yeah, I got 3 orbs.
No, I'm sure
The
not.
primary source of Diefire has been released. The ship will be powering go.
Wait, what? Oops.
And you begin
Oh,
to
good.
see around you, the ship.
It's the
You're
voice
still the
is still
ship. You're still the ship.
Excellent. What's up, guys? I'm the ship.
on. You know,
The
badass.
ship was God all along.
That gives a whole new meaning to God and the machine.
a,
Curly?
as this thing falls out,
that's me.
with it comes a whole slew of these orbs. So many that the ground is just littered with them.
Oh, how many can I pick up?
As many as you can manage in, a few seconds.
How heavy are they?
They're surprisingly light.
I am gonna pick up 5 more. Is that possible?
I would say so, but give it 1 second. Rod
Okay.
and Baggy, well, particularly Rod, you feel that weight of the consciousness that is the ship and the ship's knowledge and power fade. It almost lifts and then evaporates and is suddenly gone. You still feel a almost arcane power from the helmet itself, but as far as its connection to the ship, that is entirely gone. And you look around you, and the crawling dusk, those tendrils, that mesh, begins to move and crawl towards you a little bit quicker. The color, this deep red that is in so much of the organs and organic nature of this ship, is starting to dull and gray. And this creature begins to rise.
Wait, there was something I wanted to do to the creature before where I was like when he fell out.
Okay, let's
You
do...
grab the
so, like,
orbs,
I'm
Nick.
grabbing the orb.
It's gotta be one or
I
the
think
other, indeed.
Well, I was gonna rub its tummy.
Yeah.
So I feel like the orbs it would be more useful than that. So I guess I'm
Yeah,
doing
probably.
the orbs.
Yeah.
But
All right.
if that's the case, can I pick up 5 more orbs? if it is one or the other.
Wait, no, that's not how that works.
no,
You
What
either
are you
get
talking
5
about?
orbs or pick up
I
a
know.
thing, but since I can't do the thing, can I get 5 more too?
Yeah, I don't know what's going
Feel
on.
better.
Alright, I do need everybody to roll initiative.
God damn
As-
it.
Alright.
As the ship, you feel the ship begin to deflate ever so slightly. It is
Maybe I
sinking
should've-
into the waters below it. The color around you is graying, and if you don't get out fast, you'll go down with it.
Make sure you click your token, by the way, folks.
Maybe
Whoa.
I should have. Yo, Jenny gets to go twice. She got a nat 20.
Yeah, that's what that means.
Maybe I should have rubbed
Uh,
its tummy.
How do I have the same initiative bonus as you, Jenny? What?
I'm not.
Nice nat
I'm a
20.
fighter. That's my dex, yeah.
Oh, I have more than Jenny, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't roll super high. I had to allocate my stats sort of elsewhere. Overall, Baggy is relatively average, or, you know, slightly above. She ain't really the greatest slice of bread. Why do you think I miss attacks so much? I
At
have a
least
what, plus
At, le-
4 to hit on most things?
at least I managed to pick up 8 of the orbs.
Is it too late
That
to
is
use Vigilant
true.
Blessing?
It was 5.
No,
I
it
have
was the
3 from- I have
the
3 from
the
before.
other
Hey,
pods.
gotcha. We'll actually
8
say
total.
Yeah.
we'll on your turn, let's have you roll a dexterity check. Or no, you're able to pick up orbs. Let's just give you a d10. Yeah? I'll give you the option.
Yeah.
You can either just take the flat average 5, or you can risk it and roll the d10 to see how many you get.
But then I'll just
Is that
get a
on-
1.
It
Is
could
that on
be.
top of what he's gotten, or that
This
is
would
what
be-
he's
No,
gonna
instead
This
of
would
the
be
5,
instead.
so it'd
Yeah,
be
it's-
either
okay.
5
I don't wanna-
or more.
I'm just gonna keep the 5. I don't feel like retconning that for a 50-50 chance.
Deal or no deal? Good deal. You
Eel
get the
or
5
no
then.
eel.
Because I already have ideas as to what I can use these for.
Like powering the ship, right?
I have 8 orbs. I only have to use one of them for the ship. Maybe
That's an
2 for the way.
assumption you
Maybe
are
2 for the
making.
way back. Considering they traveled light years.
Are you saying your engine is just as capable of getting the full energy out?
Considering I built it, yeah.
I'm really sorry,
Ooh,
Bodhi.
hubris.
Yeah. You got a 15, can you
Damn.
believe that?
An 11? God. Fine, are you
Bodhi.
okay?
Bodhi, if you're gonna keep being in our party, you're gonna have to get better rolls.
Can I? Is it too late to use Vigilant Blessing?
On
I was
your
gonna
turn.
do it when I got out of combat.
Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. Sawyer got an action to grab orbs before this all started. I will say everyone may have one free action before the combat begins. So Rodrigo, you wanted to cast?
Yeah, and that just gives me advantage on initiative rolls.
Initiative.
Oh, nice.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Does that mean I just
I'm
roll
alright with
twice?
that. Yeah, roll again.
Rolls a 1 and a 2.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice
And
on.
what's
I
the
mean-
next one?
He didn't roll at all, I don't think.
Whoa,
let's go.
Ooh, yeah.
I
Nicely
love
done.
that for you. Also,
Oh,
by
hell
the
yeah.
way, by the way, Mitch,
Yeah.
Nick would go before Fenro. I mean Sawyer.
Gotcha. Let me fix that.
There you go. Cause higher initiative bonus is how you solve ties.
Gotcha. All right.
And sorry, Coleman. He's got a +3.
Yeah, second highest dex. I
You didn't have to say anything.
All right.
think.
Does anybody else want to take advantage of their free action? You can use that for movement, literally, anything that you can do in combat. In one round. Or in one action, rather.
I'm gonna say realistically, Baggy didn't know anything was going on, so she was just chatting with
Yeah.
Rod.
Alright.
Well,
I have-
go on.
I was just gonna say I have a question for clarification purposes.
Sure.
I don't know how Fenro's whole spirit weapon works, but is it still like out in the field, or does he have to do that whole stuff again?
It'd be a duration thing. I don't know how long spiritual weapon works.
Spiritual weapon lasts for. I'm looking. You create a floating spectral weapon.
1 minute. So has 1 minute passed? I have a feeling probably, but I will defer to Mitch.
You said it lasts.
It lasts a minute. Yeah. No.
I'm sorry.
I thought Mitch was just laughing at Fenro for a second.
No, I'm sorry. I hope that it
That's a
didn't come
poof
across
sound.
that way.
Yeah, I got the poof sound.
Word.
No, I heard it after he got rid of it, but I thought it was Mitch was just laughing like, "Look at this guy."
No.
Oh, Mitch is the nicest soul.
It's one of the
Fenro has
best rolls
lost
I've done
his
all game.
pitchfork.
I know.
Ron, I
And
like how you were
twice,
about to
too.
settle for the 20. By the way, like it sounded like you
21,
weren't gonna.
baby.
It sounded like you
You
weren't
get
gonna roll
plus
again.
1. You got
I
plus
didn't.
1, baby.
I wanted to leave it where it was. I'm okay with that. I'll take a 20. That's where I'm
I
at.
mean, it's not like it matters.
Fenro and Fine, are you taking your one action?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like when the thing fell, it looked like a fight was about to start, right? So I can cast like Hunter's Mark on it. Like that's what Fine will be going through.
You can. Yeah.
Oh, let me check how many spell slots I have.
You hone
Okay, I'm
in
gonna
on this
remove.
creature, evaluating its form, and effectively marking it as something that you could hunt.
Yeah. So yeah, just do that. That's my action.
Right on. Fenro, what about you?
I got nothing.
Alright. Good deal. Then we start at the top of the turn order with Baggy.
Oh shit, that's right. I did roll good this time.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna assume, even without hearing from Rod, when this happens, there's like a noticeable change in the ship. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, considering there's only one group of people I could assume would have anything to do with something like this. I'm gonna
One
move
group of people.
30
Wow.
feet down.
Yeah, me and my
Should
monkey.
get me here. And then, I'm gonna use my action to dash. Bop. 20, 25, 30, and 35. Or no, that's 30. But anyway, I know it says like what 80, but that's because it's counting all those spaces. Anyway, oh, I don't like
Okay.
maps.
There aren't
You know
actually
what?
bats there. Hang on.
Okay.
I'm using that to mark something else.
The swarm of bats minus the bats.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's not actually bats. That's
It's
better.
something else.
Like that made me
Way
feel a
worse.
lot better. No, it's not actually bats.
It's
Don't
a
worry about it.
swarm of bats minus the bats, but plus the swarm. Minus
just a
bats,
swarm.
extra swarm.
Yeah.
It's a double swarm.
Just feel a pressure psychically.
Double swarmer.
Yeah, did it add
Swarm of
Double
swarms.
squee.
it? Why not rename this thing?
I feel like we should probably get off this ship.
Frig. I can just
You don't wanna
do
kill
a
this
custom
thing?
label.
Fine. Something's telling me we should probably get out of here.
You don't want to kill this thing? Alright.
Well, I would love to kill this thing.
Okay.
What a
This
Chad.
This ship's going down. I don't know if we have the time to do that. It looks
Alright.
pretty large and beefy.
What?
Oh, okay, yeah, we
What?
should get out.
What is happening?
We should get out. Oh.
This is just rolling a bunch. I'm scared.
Yeah, he's just rolling until he got a 20.
The Crawl of Dusk?
Yeah. That
I'm not
Alright,
afraid
yeah.
of that.
That will be the pace of the corruption's consumption.
I'm not afraid of that. I can just firebolt it.
How much does it grow a turn?
I don't know.
Well, you said I already saw it moving.
Who do you think I am?
Somebody,
actually, you know
if only
what?
you had
You
a
know
free.
what?
If only you had a free
You know
action.
what? Since
Hmm?
it is my turn still,
It
because I
is.
haven't used all my shit, I'm actually gonna roll a little check CeeLo, baby.
All right.
My free action check CeeLo. And that is gonna be just trying to size up and sort of like, I guess, a gut feeling threat level right now.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
would say Baggy has a pretty good head on her shoulders and gut instinct for like when things are bad and over her head, and I want to see how much this is like setting off her fear response.
If you had to give a rating to the challenge, what would you say it was?
no, not
1 to 20.
I mean, that would tell me, just how totally challenging it
I'll-
would be, but no.
I'll
also,
describe
Just
it.
roll some
Don't you
dice.
worry.
should I roll?
I'll
Size this up, anything like that?
I'll leave it to you to either roll perception or insight. Either one.
Insight, baby, because I have passive advantage. So at least, I have a higher chance of doing good. There we go.
So,
It's
Baggy,
the same.
you see this thing, and it is wrapped much the same as those two humanoids in that constant, steady, crawling, dark mat. However, this thing doesn't exactly look like a normal humanoid. What is the only other thing that was on this ship previously? You imagine the dusk might have gotten to them too. I'll leave that to you to decide whether or not this is something that you could defeat.
So, just
think we can.
just so there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Are we saying this is a what is it? The fiber spawn?
This guy shits his cousin.
Indeed.
Is okay.
Corrupted
Yeah,
by
okay.
the dusk.
Yeah, okay.
Can I get a reminder on what that is? I kind of forgot.
You know this ship we're on? It's their ship.
Oh, that's right.
And
Uh,
previously, Rod was sharing a consciousness with one of, not this creature as it is now, but this creature as it was before the corruption.
Baggy's gonna yell out to
This
everyone.
specific creature, or
Hey.
just this kind of creature?
This kind. Jinx.
Okay.
Baggy's gonna yell to everyone, "Hey, we need to go. Y'all, we do not want to be staying around here. We need to get out if you want to live, and that is not like trying to be cool or anything. I'm saying like on a scale of 1 to 10, we're fucked. So That's my advice for y'all.
Scale 1 to 10?
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, we're fucked.
Okay.
Where's that on the scale?
Yeah.
It like breaks
I
through
can't
the-
count.
You know how like you see a thermometer and sometimes it like pops because it just goes so high.
You guys use thermometers? That's crazy.
What's a
It's
thermometer?
like that. I'm assuming thermometers are a thing that exist here, considering they've been in our world since fucking
Yeah, there's a way
for
to check
fucking ever, because
temperature.
it's just fucking mercury. People found out how to use fucking
Yeah,
mercury.
there's a way to
pretty
check
easily.
temperature. It's called putting your hand on it.
I imagine, like, in this
Anyway.
world, it's probably like a form of melted dye fire or something, but
Yeah,
the same function. Yeah.
principle's the same. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, yeah. So don't stop. Don't think. Just go. Any way y'all can see is the best way out. Take it. I'll be right behind you as soon as I can.
How loud are you yelling?
I
Baggy?
am. I'm making sure that Fenro can hear me. At the very least. So like, loud. I'm projecting enough so that 10 feet away I am audible.
All right. Rod, you do not hear this.
And so I guess
I would
Sawyer
assume.
does not either.
Oh, right. Wait a second. Never mind.
Mhm.
I guess
Ship's
Sawyer
powered
does not-
down.
So does that mean
yeah.
does that mean Sawyer doesn't hear it either?
Sawyer, you can hear it. You're in the same, the same room.
Damn. I wanted to use that to my advantage.
25
Your
feet.
advantage? How?
I would say, yeah,
Uh,
you can. A person can yell 30 feet away.
I don't know. That takes a lot of pipes.
Shoot. I'll leave it up to you. How distracted is Sawyer at the moment? He is going and picking up, die
Yeah,
fire.
I did pick up die fire, and this big ass dude did just kind of roll out in front of me.
Mm-hmm. So
I will
I'll
say
just
Sawyer
leave
is a
that
little
to you.
distracted.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you.
Yeah.
All right, Rodrigo, it is your go.
All right, I'm gonna try to infer how much that dusk is crawling.
All right. Roll me.
I see what you did there.
The thing is, it hasn't significantly moved yet, or done what it is to do on its turn. But give me an insight check.
Oh baby, it's a triple.
Indeed.
Is it a triple? Hey, it's pretty triple S.
It's plus the triple whiz. All right, so you look at this mass of crawling dusk that, as the red begins to fade away from its portion specifically, the dusk dust in the air begins to cloud heavier, and the mass begins to pulse. And it feels as though it's getting ready. The clump itself is getting ready to move.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well,
You see it rending parts of the tendrils free from the flesh that it was fused with.
gross.
As sinew flies.
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on it.
All right. That is just a save. Yeah, DC 13. This is essentially an object, so I'm not gonna let it do a save. The flames.
This object is very...
What's that?
I said this object is very dexterous.
No.
If an, Pro
Just
tip:
out of the way.
if an object ever makes a save, it's not an object. It's a
Indeed.
mimic.
Indeed. And there is a life to this, so to speak, but you don't garner that it's sentient. But as the flame flicks out, how does, what does it look like, if you will?
It looks like pink Himalayan sea salt.
Okay. This shimmering pink Himalayan sea salt whisks through the air, singeing the dust as it falls through this thick layer, and then spreads out onto the form itself. The form hisses and shrinks back. And actually, the mass does alight in flame in portions, and some of it burns away. It has shrunk, but it is still there. You've dealt significant damage to it.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer to the stairs.
All right.
Right there. And then I'm good.
All right, next up is
Yo, what the fuck?
40?
Why is
What?
it now 40?
What?
Mitch!
I genuinely
know,
didn't do
good.
that. You can check the recording.
Mitch, how strong is this thing?
I'm as confused as you. Its deal is that its
falling
initiative goes
anymore.
up by
It's
20 every round.
It's fucking running.
Yeah.
Its initiative doubles every round.
Fucking level 19 rogue, dude.
What kind of trait is that?
It keeps crawling.
That'd be wild. Alright, you see it move 1, 2, let's see, 5, 10, 15, over to here. Wait, sorry. 2. It was here.
Oh.
It was back here. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. It makes it just before you. The writhing mass is and then the thumping pauses as it flops and shifts and rolls towards you. I do want to make a note with that insight check. Oh, actually, I'd like to ask a question, rather. Do you still have the helm on? You didn't say that you took it off, so, okay.
No, I have the helmet.
Good deal. I'm gonna give you control of that token, then. Or, we can say that it is on you. Add it to your inventory for me, if you don't mind.
I'm consuming it.
No, it's on your head. But just add
What should I call it?
at the moment, unsure of its actual name, you call it what you like.
Bet.
That's a weird name, but okay.
Alright, and that's not all, folks. Got 1, 2,
No.
3.
Uh-oh.
They're all moving.
1,
Oh, they been moving.
3.
Oh,
This
no.
one appears out there.
Oh no.
Help.
2, 3.
Oh.
Sawyer, make a
Yeah.
dexterity saving throw first.
No. No.
With a 7, even with your wings, one of the tendrils latches onto you. You saw it thrumming right? Beating. And as it did up there with Rod, the beating stops. It goes still. And then
It's sucking me.
it writhes towards you, and one tendril wraps around your leg. You don't have to make an additional save yet. However, you are currently grappled.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Let's see. I apologize. Grapple is not dexterity, it's athletics based, right?
No, it's contested by either athletics or acrobatics. It's
Athletics, I have a better bonus on.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I don't. I have the same bonus on that actually.
All right, because we were going to take the same
Well, then
roll
their
of
response
4,
is the
but
same,
plus
yeah.
your... Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's just a plus another 3. Yeah.
Just wanted to check on that, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 grapple is an athletics roll. To avoid being grappled is a acrobatics or an athletics.
Oh,
And
wait,
the idea that you're either dodging them or pushing them off type deal.
I have the same bonus on all of those apparently.
So it does not matter in this scenario.
Because I have higher dex, but I have proficiency in athletics.
Alright.
If you look over to the ship, you'll notice that the bits on there are moving as well. Ooh. And this one grows.
I'm in danger.
I'll be honest with you guys, this don't look good.
Hey, we got a lot past, and we could just... I had an idea of just lighting a torch and maybe, like, it works as a repellent, I don't know.
Alright, that is all of the patches. We go to
They
Sawyer.
don't like fire.
All right, Mitch. I have some questions about this orb die fire.
Okay.
So, is the orb itself the die fire, or is it like die fire is inside the orb?
That's easy enough. I won't make you roll for that. You've seen it without the glow, and it has the texture of matte, like a matte finish, right? Because it is essentially a piece of the moon. It's got this kind of dusty, matte texture all around it. It's got a couple of divots. It's a bit of a pale gray color. But it has a glow to it when it has its power, essentially.
Okay, so there goes my first plan. I will use my free action. I want to, So you said that this guy is like corrupted, right?
Big time.
Is there any way for me to kind of figure out... I'm trying to think of how to word this. So, you know how Fenro was kind of about to get the disease, and then the die fire orb like made him see the light of God?
Yes.
Wish God.
All of them. I am thinking of doing that to this guy, because that was one of my 8 die fire orbs.
Okay.
You have to mention it's A every time, you know?
Yeah.
Hey Mitch, just a quick logistics question for you.
Okay.
The free roll at the start of the turn, is that any skill check? Or is that specifically understanding things? Just one thing I've been meaning to ask. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, I was grappled, and the way to get out of a grapple is to contest it with an athletics or acrobatics check. Would that be something I could do at the start of the turn, or...
That's a weird specific question for you to ask.
I know, right?
Well, considering I haven't actually used my action yet.
I mean, yeah, but you haven't used your freebie either.
Yeah.
I would say when it comes to a grapple, it's at the end of your turn, you can try to contest it. I think for the person trying to do the grapple, that's their action to initiate that. But for the person being grappled, I think it's much the same as trying to save from, like, for instance, your rune stuff, just without the complete stun.
I mean,
So
it's pretty much
to
the
answer the
same.
question, you can't use like the knowledge check or the insight check.
okay, that's what I
at
was
the
wondering
beginning.
is,
But it
even
is,
outside of that, like, so it's purely a knowledge check. Like, if I want to jump over something with like an acrobatics, that would be not something we could do during that. That's what I was.
You can do
The
you
other
can do
reason
that.
I was asking for.
I would say it's on like a base to base level. Just throw it out
Okay.
there, and I'll decide like how reasonable it is.
So if I wanted to do a backflip into flying to get out of this grapple, that would be my free action.
At the end of your turn, you can make your check to backflip, fly out of the grapple.
Oh, what? So, but it would count as my free action.
Yes. Not the
Okay.
check, but it is a free action.
So it's an extra free action.
Yes.
By the way, Mitch,
Gotcha.
I don't know if you're ruling this different, but normally, escaping a grapple is just an action.
It is an action.
In terms of-
or
You know,
Yeah,
Danny, you
so,
don't
like-
have to ruin it for me.
No, what I'm saying is, it's not like escaping a save. It's you use your action to try and break free, and then you would have your movement afterwards. The way you're doing it is interesting, but really brutal, because not being able to do it till the end of your turn essentially means Nick's stuck in place there and is guaranteed to still be there after this turn, regardless of breaking free.
Okay. I would say
That's
you can still
all.
use the action to try to break free, but I'd like to at least offer the opportunity to break the grapple at the end of the turn, if you decide to use your action for something different.
That's fine. No, it's just the only reason was with
So yeah, I hope it didn't come across
pushing
as
it
like
towards the end of
you
it.
have to do it at the end of your turn. That's
Oh,
not,
okay, no. That's what I wanted to double check, because yeah, that's what it would sound like to me.
the exception to that
Right.
is you using your action to try to break it.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right. Sure.
Okay. Understood now.
I want to use my knowledge check, but I feel like it wouldn't make sense for me to know this other than using what I extrapolated from Fenro. So I don't feel like I can do that.
Well, what is it? You could ask.
Well, I want to see if it would have the same, if not a similar effect of me using like the orb on this guy as I did on you. Since the dusk is weak to fire.
You did see
And I got die fire.
Fenro knock one of the emissaries onto one of the die fire orbs, and it did significant damage, burning away the majority of the dusk that was there as it started beginning to try to reform.
Well, I'm less trying to do damage, more trying to at least uncorrupt this guy.
I see. I believe the die fire, I would need to go back and check the VOD to be absolutely certain, but I'm pretty certain that it stuns like things that are crawling dusk. The sacrifice being that you use up the power within that orb.
Does it only stun, or does it also like help with the corruption?
It does damage to the corruption, and specifically, and it stuns.
Okay, then I am still gonna rub its belly, except with the die fire orb.
All right. Note in your in your inventory that is now a Diefire orb that has lost its power. Call the ones that have their power like illuminated Diefire. And then the ones that are just Diefire are just the moon rock.
Gotcha.
Alright, so as you bring out this orb, slam it into this thing's belly as it's in this fetal position, beginning to creak and bend itself free of that position it's been in for so long. You hit its stomach, and immediately the limbs that were slowly opening begin flailing frantically as its neck rings upwards, its chin, the tendrils on it, flaring and flailing as it screams and cries in agony as light bursts through the seams of this dark mesh that surrounds it and constricts it. And it remains in that state currently.
Awesome.
And stays prone.
So is that my action? Like my full action? Or is that a bonus?
That would be your full action.
Gotcha.
Also,
but I still... Huh?
Also, roll me 3d10.
Oh. Actually, that's...
Oh!
I got a nat 10. I win. I cured the crawling dusk.
Dang. Alright, hold up. And some calculation. Whew, okay.
23 times 2.
Yeah. As I described it, it is writhing. And
Fuck yeah.
You do something with your bonus?
Yes. Okay. This might be really silly, Mitch, but... Are there still Diefire orbs on the ground?
There are. There were 20 total that spilled out. Just to be specific.
Are there any right here to say?
Yes.
Can my monkey run up and just kind of bop it into the guy to hit him with another?
You can.
Okay, my monkey bops it into the guy.
Alright, good deal. Again, a portion of the dusk begins to almost bubble, and through the seams of its crawling, constricting form bursts forth a bright, pale light. Go ahead and roll me 3d10.
Come on, another good roll. Let's go, an even better one. Holy shit, mashallah. Let's go.
I am a savior. I bring God to the people.
So yeah, 27 doubled.
You see almost all of the dusk is fading from this creature's form, and you start to see the purple of its natural skin, the bits of shell and abdomen, and almost insectoid-like features begin to poke through, and a red glow at the top where its head is begin to shine forth. As we move to Fenro's turn, Sawyer, roll me a check. Yeah, to get out of the grapple.
So I'm doing a backflip, so can I do acrobatics?
Yes, you may.
Fuck.
It still got you. You
can I at least
attempt for the backflip, but the tendril...
You don't even get it around
further.
Do I get to at least look cool trying to do it?
Yeah. You're currently being held by just one of the tendrils that is jumped out from the mass. So you still, we'll say you still do the sick backflip in the air, but the tendril is
It
still
just doesn't let
attached.
go.
Yeah, you don't shake it.
Fuck yeah. My monkey claps.
Fenro, I got to take a whiz, but think about what you want to do on
I'm
your
gonna do
turn.
that as well.
Evil
If
times?
anybody else
I'm gonna do
needs
that too.
to take a waz,
Does everybody
now's the
have to
time.
pee except for me? Yo.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Nick?
All right, be right back.
I'm doing good. I'm proud of myself. I'm
By the
saving
way,
this dude.
I want to say earlier, I wasn't trying to make it harder for you. I was actively trying to help you.
No, I know. I was messing around.
Cause yeah, I don't want you to die. Ideally.
I wasn't gonna probably move away. The most I would have moved is at least like a round.
Okay.
Because I still. Well, if he's I'm pretty sure he's still prone. If he's prone, does he get an attack of opportunity? Considering his large appendixes.
Well, attack of opportunities. If you're moving around his space, he wouldn't get one anyway.
Well, I'm
Because
saying if I like move away, I mean.
if you were to move away, I believe he still would. Let me double check. I
Okay.
believe it'd be made with disadvantage. Let me just check the prone condition. Yep. So, he would be able to still make an attack of opportunity because he can still make attacks, but it would be with disadvantage.
Gotcha. Dude, I am just being very creative with my monkey.
Hey, that's when D&D's best.
I like when Mitch described it as a monkey comet.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why is there a Twitch mod for fucking Risk of Rain? I found I still had a Risk of Rain tab, so I'm checking that while we're on a break.
E.
You ever play Risk of Rain E2?
Yeah, I played it a decent bit. Not as much as everyone else apparently, but
I'm back.
The mod scene for it is apparently pretty fucking wild.
yeah, I played 97 hours of it.
I'm back.
I think you got me beat.
What?
Hi, Rethorn. Hello.
Anyway,
Mitch.
What are we talking about?
spaghetti and meatballs.
We're also talking about how cool my monkey is and how unafraid you should be of it.
I don't know. Monkey's not that cool.
Hey,
My monkey just headbutted a die fire orb into this dude.
Okay, I flipped a dude onto a die fire. What do you want?
And what did that accomplish?
A lot of damage.
cool.
You know what else? Not your monkey, but you did. You got
What?
this thing to attack us.
Yeah, I did kind of fuck us.
Yeah,
I thought
I will say, if we survive this, Baggy is going to have a long lesson with Sawyer about not just immediately breaking over anything container-wise.
But Baggy
the story.
What?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Baggy technically, at least amidst the chaos right now, doesn't realize that Sawyer's the one that did this because you were upstairs.
Fenro style.
She can put 2 and 2 together. To be fair, you were
Yeah, who's
over
the
by
one
the
standing?
container. The
Standing
guy is
over it.
in front of you, meaning he fell in front of you, and both fucking Fine and Fenro are over here, and Rod is upstairs.
It could have
There
been
is
the monkey.
actively only one person who could do it. The monkey,
But it could've been
before this
anyone,
turn,
you know?
was right there.
How do you know
Also,
that
you
the
control the
creature
monkey.
itself didn't do it? Huh?
Yeah, exactly. How do you know I wasn't just a victim of circumstance?
I mean, you know what?
I guess that is kind of plausible.
No, because there was just a bunch of die fire orbs. It's like, there must be something sick in here.
I could have asked.
To be fair,
I like
there was something
we
sick
fight
and
fucking
something sick.
Yeah. And now I'm being grabbed by the COVID tentacles.
Oh,
Oh, Jenny, did
Can't
I
say
tell
that.
you? Or so? Oh, sorry.
Bleep that out.
I didn't
You'll
mean to
get demonetized.
demonetize you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bleep that out.
it's okay. I think
Um,
if it does show up like as a flag, you can mute that part of the video or like that short
Yeah.
little blip.
I
Brother,
kinda forgot.
I'm acting like a
Well, this is
real
still-
dingo.
Man,
I'm
Bill.
assuming this is still part of the P break.
It is.
Yeah, because we're
Yeah.
still line
Are
on
you
others.
putting the entire
think-
P break in the
You
video?
think we
Yeah,
cut the
dude.
P breaks? That's the most important part.
we
Anyway,
gotta get the P breaks, my man.
what were you gonna say, Nick?
Did I tell you what martial melee weapon I've already decided I want to try to get?
No.
A halberd.
Okay.
Because it has the same damage as my heavy crossbow, and my dagger is only a 1d4.
Oof.
There are benefits to the dagger, though, I will say.
Like throwing it.
Being able to throw it, being able to dual wield it, the excessive availability on it. Additionally, your halberd. If you do get a halberd, halberd's not the worst weapon you can do, but I will say there are definitely better options for pole arms. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna have to go to martial weapons there to go to the full fucking
On 5
melee. Okay,
on
martial
5e,
melee.
it doesn't show up all of them because I googled it aside from it, and a lot of the weapons that it said existed, I like either couldn't find or I had to search separately on here.
Well, that may be
Or it
some
does
of
say it's
those may be
RMR.
homebrew or like from unofficial sources.
But like the halberd isn't on the table for me. But when I search up halberd, it does say that it's a martial weapon.
If you outside of the table, if you go to items under references and go to filter, and then go down to type, make sure you have what is it?
Item.
Martial weapon clicked, melee weapon, and then you want to make sure you also got where is martial weapon hide.
It is very laggy. I can't help.
Can anybody
There it
do
is,
a...
martial weapon, and then you wanna double click on the one that says where is it?
Hold up, my thing is kind of broken right now.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. That's too scary.
What? Oh.
There
Funky.
you go. Okay,
Oh, George.
so here's what you got for martial weapon.
My thing is just
Oh,
frozen on. Oh, there we go. Okay.
I also don't want to show
So
you.
you said go to
Okay.
filter. Wait, so should I? Okay.
And then also filter out ranged weapons.
Martial
Okay.
weapon. And
So for we
Where-
can filter it further. We can focus on two-handed. That's under properties. Okay. So you got the pipe, which is 1d10 heavy reach two-handed. What else? You got the maul, which is 2d6, very good. Great sword. 2d6. I always forget. What's the difference between the fucking glaive and the halberd, or is there just straight up none? There is literally down to the fucking sale price, no difference. That's insane. Anyway, oh really, huh? That's interesting to know.
how do I get rid of the +3s and the +2s? Why is that on my filter?
You go to filter, and then you click where it says rarity, just click none.
Oh. So there's a battle axe. I guess that's a few more.
You got options.
Like,
I will say, what are you looking? Are you looking for a weapon with reach, or are you looking for a powerful melee?
I just kind of want a strong weapon that's more than that's just kind of strong, and reach is kind of on top of that.
So polearms are good if you're going for a reach type thing, but otherwise, greatsword or maul are the best melee weapons.
2d6.
2d6 on average is going to be the best that any standard melee weapon can output. The only weapon that's going to be in any way potentially better than them is going to be the Great Axe at a 1d12. And while you might think, oh, it's got the lower average attack, the thing is, the way crits are calculated in Dungeons and Dragons, it has a lot better critical damage. Because for, let's say Greatsword. Greatsword, if you were to crit with it, wouldn't be 4d6, it would be 3d6. Because crits, in rules as written, just add another damage die.
I think I'm gonna stick with the halberd because it's only 2 less damage, and the reach is nice because it doesn't add disadvantage on short range attacks. It's just because I saw there was one weapon that did.
That's the lance, but the lance doesn't have that issue if you're on a horsey.
Well, considering I don't have a horse, I have a frog. Does that count?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just mount, so yeah, it would.
My monkey could probably carry me too.
All
right, wait. So is everyone back?
Sound off?
I'm here.
Here.
I'm here.
Hey, let's
Yeah, I
go.
think everybody's here.
Excellent.
We're just waiting for you nerds to finish.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Then
nerding it up.
now, Fenro, what do you do as you see this monkey slam a jam this writhing creature with one of the orbs on the ground?
All right. So I would. So you said this back area is this right here. It looks like it's broken. Is there is this open air? Would there be a way out through this back area?
Absolutely. It leads out to here.
That's where I entered originally, but then I left because there was crawling dust all over the place
Yeah.
last time. Yeah.
All right. So, can anybody do a dash action, or is that just like specific classes?
No,
Okay.
anyone can do a dash action. Rogues can do it as a bonus action.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do a dash action to get there and then get out. So I'm up here now.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
About there. There.
All right.
Then you made it out to there?
I still have 20 feet.
A lot of feet. What the heck?
There we
So
go.
from here, Fenro, you do see where I'm pinging, right?
Oh.
This is where you came out.
Oh, from where?
Here.
Where?
Don't see where you're.
Not on the exterior call.
Yeah. Could you ping it one more time?
I've been pinging it. Is it not showing up?
I might be blind.
Where are you pinging it, Mitch?
Yeah,
Describe the location, because I'm not seeing any pings.
Oh, dude.
You're on the wrong layer?
Yep, that's what it was. Apologies.
Can you ping where you're pinging?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
My bad.
So, to there.
Alright, good deal.
Alright. And then, yeah, I'm gonna throw out my spiritual weapon to at least fend off this crawling dusk over here for a bit.
Spiritual weapon's a bonus action, or
Yeah, it's a
Yeah?
bonus action.
okay.
So
Ooh.
there, it's
Oh,
ginormous.
shit. It's gonna fuck him up.
Rolls a natural
All
20 to summon spiritual weapon.
Yeah, just
You
like
want it
right
here?
here next to me,
All right.
and then hitting him.
And let me give you the ability to move it.
And then free action, or like my check. Is there a path to this ledge over here, or at least somewhere
Hang on, let me zoom out. Where are you pinging?
to this ledge over here, just to get off the ship, or
It would
any
require
ledge.
some acrobatics over here to get there, and then you'd have to climb that ledge. Make a leap for it.
Yeah.
Over here, you can get to this ledge, but then to crawl across it would require an athletics check.
right.
This one here leads to the Icy Bridge. So there's about 3 pathways that you see.
All right.
And then
And that's my turn.
need to make sure I plop the rope where it is.
Forgot there was rope.
Yeah, I want to put something there to show that there is rope. I think this one is the best bet. Plop this there. Alright, cool. Fenro makes a break for it, out and into the open air. When you get to this inky portion of the ship, your feet, you feel your feet slow as it tries to grab at your boots. This is...
I did not realize that was like crawling dusk there.
It won't do the same thing as these goobers, but you feel that it may be hard to get out of.
Okay.
Alright, Finewin.
So you said the fiber spawn the corruption was starting to go away, like fade away.
Yeah, it has almost entirely fizzled out. It's revealed
Almost.
a lot of the purple skin underneath. There seem to be only concentrated blotches about at the shoulder, not the stomach, but the back, and at the back of the head, and on the legs.
Are there any diefers around me?
Yes, there
I'm
would
just gonna do
be
a Sawyer dead.
about 14 remaining that glow.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna do a Sawyer dead. I'm gonna push Diefire into it.
Fuck yeah.
All right, and as that final piece of dye fire meets with the dusk, you see it entirely fizzle out. But then it reveals the body of the actual fiber spawn. And you think for a second, as the red glow at where its head would be begins to alight and get brighter and brighter, and you begin to hear the creature speak.
Oh wait, yeah, okay. I feel it within.
What?
As you see within its form, light bursts forth as dusk tendrils, small strands rather, pierce outwards from within its body, erupting and severing this thing to shreds. And
Wait,
then
what?
the light shines over the strands, the spikes that come forth, fizzle them out, and burn away. As the creature fades to dust.
Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Oops.
I mean, I wouldn't say oops, Sawyer. That's honestly best case scenario for us. I
He
mean,
looks like he
besides,
could have been saved.
I mean, maybe. But we also are kind of working on a time limit here. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but the ship is dying. I feel like that's probably the appropriate term.
God, I can't use a bonus action to light up a torch, can I? Or what would that be? To just light up a torch. Not use anything with it, just light it up.
I think it's a free action to light a torch, at least in my book.
Alright,
That's
yeah.
the book that counts.
Yeah, I light up a torch. Because that seems to be like probably best idea right now with all the crawling dusk. I moved up like 5 feet to put the die fire, so how far away is okay, no. I'm assuming throwing a torch would be an action, right?
That would.
Okay. God, I'm gonna just I'm gonna move like an extra 5 feet this way and just hold up the torch so, you know, I don't have anything else to do right now because that little area is blocked. So, that's my turn.
Alright.
For now.
Next up is back to the top of the order. Baggy.
That's me. Well, Sawyer's still grappled, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let me just check. Boppy boop bop. Alright. Baggy's gonna move here. And go, hey Sawyer.
Yeah.
There it is. Let me just double check something. You wanna like purposefully let me shove you real quick? Or at least let me try?
Sure.
One, it's funny, but two, it may help you out. Let me just double check something.
What the fuck, the body?
What
I saw that.
do you see? Didn't do anything.
Wait a sec. Let me see my feature real quick. I'm just trying to make sure I'm reading this right.
I need to be right back real quick. Dog's doing something.
Okay.
What did the
What's
dog
the
do?
dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What doing the dog?
Actually, I think shove would be the wrong option here. So let's say hypothetically speaking, Michimu, if I wanted to grab this man's and like just yoink his ass out. Would that be a strength check?
Yeah, I would say athletics.
Good to know. Good to know. Okay.
Oh, the phone's typing.
Oh no. Well, you know what they say. Bonus action get really big.
Ooh.
Nice.
So Baggy is now large. And fucking tries to yoink him out. Here we go, baby. Let's see some decent rolls.
As the
For some reason,
runes ignite and Baggy grows, she reaches forth a hand to rend Sawyer free. But it is not enough. You're grabbing onto. How are you trying to rend him free?
Bear hug, just yoink.
Yeah, as you're bear hugging him and trying to yoink him free, this tendril has wrapped and curled about 3 times up his ankle towards the calf and is locked on.
You know, Sawyer, this would be great if you could help. Actually, don't think I have any other options, because that'd be full action there. Movement's already done, and yeah.
Alright, cool.
That's all I got. Because I can't action surge again, because I have not taken a short rest.
Next up is Rodrigo. As the dusk is closing in, angered by the pink Himalayan salt.
Okay.
Also, add the jar to your inventory.
Okay. Where are the stairs to go up the level?
To go
Am I
up,
on them?
you are... Oh, interesting point. This line is a wall. You guys came over here through this corridor. So I apologize that wasn't clear. I would say you would have still been able to make it to where you're at your turn anyways. So currently this right here is the staircase to go up. And you have the staircase to the left to go down.
Okay. So which... Am I on this side or on this side?
This side.
Word. Is there a way to get out from the top level? Because I know I fell into there. Is there still a rope there?
From the top level, you could try, but you did see the brain matter form back together after you fell through. However, you did lead a rope down, right? But you didn't tether it.
Through.
You didn't tether it onto anything, or did
No.
you?
I don't think so.
Nah.
Okay.
Wait, which rope?
The rope.
The rope that we
just
have?
that part.
Yeah, no. I put my short
It was
sword.
tethered up top, yeah, but not like
Yeah.
inside the ship.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna... Do I have enough spaces to go up and get to the rope?
I would say yes.
Okay.
You'd go 5 would get you there, or no, sorry, the same would get you there, and then you still have the 30 feet. The rope
Okay.
is inside here. Thankfully, the barrier is most definitely shut down at this point. as things are graying and sagging, you see the rope up top, and it is swaying and shifting slightly as parts of the brain matter now are dropping down onto the floor. You have to duck and dodge a few of the little spattering pieces, but you do still see it tethered up to one of these, spires.
Okay. I'm gonna try to climb it.
Good deal. Climbing is... You have to use double movement? Or...
I believe so, yes, actually.
Okay, but it's no more
Unless
than
you
10
have
feet.
a climbing speed.
Gotcha. So, you would make it onto the rope. To the top of the rope, I would say.
Oh.
So,
Wait a
Go-
second, never mind. It's not double, it's really weird. It's 1 extra foot per... Oh no, never mind, it is
What?
double. I can't read.
Okay.
The way they phrase it is so weird.
I don't doubt
Instead
that.
of saying double, they say each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot. Why not just say it's double, bro?
Yeah.
1 foot plus 1 foot.
But Rod, I would say you make it up to there. You're
Okay.
now at the top of the ship. However, these two masses are ever present at the top and writhing and moving.
Yeah, I'm back.
And the
Yo,
bits
why is
of brain
Jenny
matter
big?
around you are beginning to
Because I
sag.
grew and tried to tear you out.
Next up, it went to 40 again. The gall.
This thing's too fast.
I mean, it is probably the most powerful right now.
All right. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See this one. Go 1, 2, 3. And this one is now going to attempt to restrain. And that is a contested athletics check, I believe. Hang on, let me just look up the rule real quick to be sure. Okay, it tells me what happens if it becomes restrained, but not how a creature ends up there. I'm pretty sure it goes from grapple to restrained, but it's a contested strength check to make that happen. So,
That's fine.
rollies time. Go ahead and roll me some athletics.
This
Me.
one's fucking jacked, so let's hope you roll well. Okay, 10. Let's go!
Nice. Okay. So it does still have you grappled. However, you don't get entirely pulled into the mass that is writhing beneath you. Alright, let's see. That was that one's turn. This one moves. 1. Whoa. 2, 3. Fenro, make a, I would say, yeah, the first one is dexterity or athletics, your choice.
Same either way.
Oh, nice.
Nice, okay. You managed to elude the grasp of this writhing mass. So one goes 1, 2, 3. This one goes 1, 2, 3. This one grows. 1, 2, 3. Just out of the radius.
Oh, fuck.
Barely. Bobbing and weaving. Alright. Next up, we got Sawyer.
Is there anything on the ground where that dude just blew up?
He has incinerated into the dust specks that seem to surround the crawling dusk.
So we left absolutely nothing behind.
Yep.
Darn.
He
Okay.
evaporated in the light.
So for my bonus action, I'm gonna have my monkey try to pull me out.
Alright, nice.
What do I have him roll?
That would be strength. Contested.
Come on, monkey.
Oh,
Yo, what the
this,
fuck?
This specific patch is goated.
Okay, I'm gonna use my full action to try to get out.
Good deal. Alright, we will use a different roll for this one.
I believe
Let me out!
I spoke too soon.
This one's too strong.
Can I use the action at the very end of my turn to try to get out?
You can.
Oh my god. Oh. I swear to god.
Oh!
Fucking finally.
After like 10 rolls. After 10 rolls, we finally
Mitch
get
rolled
out.
a d12 for this one just to guarantee you get out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. Come on.
Nick still fails it.
he gets +4.
So we'll speaking of this cinematically, Sawyer, you are and have been fighting against this entire time. It's been wrapping from your ankle and just slowly constricting up your leg, and you've been simply pulling, almost like a Chinese finger trap. But suddenly, get the idea, you dip inwards towards it, do a spiral into a backflip, and fly your way out of the grasp of the crawling dusk. You are free of it.
Fuck yeah.
Finally.
Now all I gotta do is run away.
Indeed. Alright, Fenro. You will need to make a
Alright.
athletics check to get out of the gunk, but you are not grappled.
Well, that's not the best.
Please, please.
Alright, your movement is reduced by half this turn.
Okay.
So you can still move through it, but it is difficult.
This crawling dusk is not gonna get an attack of opportunity on me, right?
Only one way to find out.
You're surrounded by those.
And
God.
oh, what else was I gonna say? If I did a dash action, would the dash also be halved, or would that be an extra, like the full amount for the dash?
Using the dash would get you back to your normal movement, which would mean 30.
Okay. So let's see. I think I get. So I will. Let's see. I will dash to here, which is 30 feet.
Nice, nice.
And then I will use my pitchfork to squish down some of this crawling dusk.
I like it. It's just smacking it down. Like
Yeah.
Hey, nice.
Did you get the
like
roll
hitting
for that
some
last
flames with a broom. Did I get the roll for what?
For the spiritual weapon last turn.
Yeah, it was 15. 11 damage.
Yeah. I don't know if just nothing was said about it.
Did it hit? I
I
didn't
mean, I
realize
got a
that
15. I don't know.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, I just didn't see that. My apologies.
Yeah, you're good.
That
I was
does
just making sure.
that does land. You see the pitchfork as it materialized just immediately begin to wallop this this mass of writhing
imagine
entanglement.
I imagine it's like a kid playing with mashed potatoes, just smacking it down.
Oh, come on.
Did that show up for anyone else, by the way?
Yeah, the 200 movements.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was client side or not.
I want to point out that I landed a magic attack.
It's 7, so 11
Oh, you
and
did.
7 damage. It's
Yeah.
18. Nice. Okay.
Rod has to die next turn now.
No.
It
Why would you
is-
even say that?
Yeah, it's getting
You did what should not have
battered
been done.
and does begin to shrink as it does get battered.
Just patting it down.
Yeah, literally. Nicely done. And yeah, that was bonus
And that's my turn.
action.
Let me think if I have any. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna throw the torch that I lit up at the crawling dusk over there. That's near Sawyer.
All right. Go ahead and
This one's good, does.
roll me a dexterity check to see your accuracy. Boom. Bingo.
That's the fun.
Yeah, not a 15. God, what am I?
It alights with flame and shrinks down as much of the writhing form begins to turn to ash and fly upwards to join the rest in the air.
Alright, gonna keep that in mind. Just wanted to check, because
Yeah.
that was an action, right? Oh god, I only have 30 feet movements. I'm gonna move over here. Because that's all my movement. And fuck, I'm gonna open another torch, because torches seem to be the meta right now.
Indeed.
Your tortures are too OP.
Yeah, that's my whole thing, because I used the... Yeah. I can't
Oh,
bonus
yeah.
action dash 'cause I'm not rogue. Yet.
Yet.
Bum, bum, bum.
Sneaky
Yeah.
Abodiarch?
Yo. Alright. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
We are back to the top of the turn order.
Oh, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
That's you. Oh.
Bless you.
Baggy's gonna lay down at Sawyer and say, "Need a lift?" And then, not waiting for him to respond, is gonna pick him up and fucking book it out of
What about my
the.
monkey?
Your monkey can walk.
Do you snatch him out of the
I'm
air?
not- Yeah.
Word.
I mean, I feel I'm probably tall enough. I don't think he
Oh, yeah.
super flew up. Yeah, he just
Yeah, the
Get
roof
down
isn't
type
tall
deal.
enough for that.
yeah. So I yoink him, basically put him on my back and just fucking book it 30 feet, and then would that be an action to have grabbed him, or would that free action type deal?
I would say action.
Okay. Then in that case, I do not think I have anything Dude, I'm kind of tapped on shit. Though I guess I can talk to a Bodhi. I mean, fine, say, hey, fine, you need a ride too?
Sure.
Alright. And then just,
It doesn't slow you down.
Nah. I think my fucking carry capacity gets doubled when I go large, I'm pretty sure. So just what I can carry on me is 30 times my strength, which is... Let's do a little math.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a big number. And then what I can like drag and lift and all that is gonna be 60 times. So 30 times 16. So yeah, 390 pounds just for like carrying. And then 780 for like lifting and pulling and such.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then yeah, sure. I'm up for it.
No?
Heck yeah.
Fenro just sees a giant Baggi holding two fucking tieflings.
Who? Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
Fenro. Yeah. No. I got what you're saying now.
What
Speaking of which, though,
tarnation?
that is my turn. Leaves it to Roddy boy.
All right, Rodrigo.
I'm gonna. Do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna light a torch. And is there any way I can get off of the brain from here without running across the entire ship?
Well, it appears that this is a 10-foot gap to the icy curb there. And then you could run along the ice bridge if you'd like, or yeah, go straight through.
Can I jump a 10-foot gap?
You can try.
I mean, we should be able to do that. Just flat, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because there's rules for jumping, and it's... Well, I guess it boils down to how strong are you, Rod?
I'm so fucking strong.
Let's go.
Actually, or...
Yeah, no, 18.
Oh,
Nice.
god damn!
You can make that jump easy. Even
Yeah,
with
no,
the
That's why you've been missing all your magic.
even with the give of
You're a
the
himbo.
brain matter
Where do you work
beneath
out?
you.
The library.
So yeah, for future reference, a long jump is your strength score if you get a 10-foot start, like a running start, or half if you just do it standing still. So you'd be able to jump fucking 9 feet standing still, or 18 if you get a running start.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's go, superhero. Goodness.
Also, he works at the temple. He's a cleric.
Yeah, that's all I did. When I couldn't sleep, I would work out.
You
Yeah.
fucking never skipped like day.
Where do you work at the Where do you work out the library? And he's just
The
lifting weights
library.
at the library.
The temple. He's not a wizard. Come on, man.
No, dude, I'm not a wizard. I'm a cleric.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
the
so I
temple.
can jump.
When you work
to-
out at the church.
Yeah.
here? Is that where I can go to
Our
the bridge?
Lord.
You can, yes.
Yeah. So how much more? Well, I guess can I take a Can I cast a spell now, or does that count? Is that too much for one turn?
You still got your action and bonus.
Oh, word. Yeah, I'm gonna
For
fucking
sure. Jump is just move.
Yeah, so that was, what, 5, 10, 15, 20? And you have 10 feet of movement left as well.
Even though it was a jump.
I'm pretty sure with your strength score, that is just a part of your movement.
Oh, word. Okay. I'm going to cast Guiding.
All right. At the mass?
Yeah. This.
Heck yeah. Fire it off. Boom. Nicely done. What does it look like?
Just a pillow.
That's right.
Just really solid looking pillow.
Kind of like a brick.
Memory foam.
Yeah, more. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. So not so much memory foam, but those pillows that have, like, the beads inside.
Oh no, that pillow remembers.
It's just a beanbag.
I'll remember that.
Just
yeah.
a beanbag grenade.
This massive, pillow-esque, beanbag erupts forth, ethereally, and slams down on the mass, suffocating it. And it does shrink down. Make a perception check. Not a death save. With a 13, you see something inside.
Oh, that's good.
Unsure of what it is, but you see limbs poking out.
Oh, good. I think. Hold on. Can I take another action to try to be more perceptive?
For your bonus,
Yeah.
yeah, that's alright. I'm alright with that.
Okay. It's a little bit better.
Alright, with a
Better on
16,
both rolls.
you see that these, that the net of crawling dusk seems to be sinking away and revealing a form, shrinking and then meshing in with this form underneath. It looks, see, you didn't see the one downstairs, so to you, it looks like this spindly, almost insectoid cocoon with limbs that is starting to reveal itself as the remaining net forms around and begins constricting and holding to this creature.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess that ends my turn.
You do have 10 more feet of movement.
Okay. I don't even. Can I see where Fenro is from where I'm at?
Whew. I would
That
say
seems
with
pretty
that perception, he's just out of your line of sight. Unfortunately, the big brain is blocking.
That's not a very big brain move. I'm gonna go ahead and. How many more feet of movement? 10?
10.
I'll move here.
All right, good deal. And with moving there, you just begin to see, like Fenro's ears or something. We'll say that.
Okay.
The unmistakable shape of Fenro's ear off in the distance.
40 again.
Can't miss that.
He's got really cool ears. What are you talking about? Everyone loves Fenro
You
for
can
the
see
ears.
his piercing shining in the light.
No.
Sawyer, have you not been like admiring Fenro's ears like the rest of us?
My monkey has been. That's why he nibbled him.
The blob disappeared.
Monkey has
Oh, cool. Alright, okay.
Okay, whatever we do, Don't throw die fire at that.
Just give
I
it
don't know.
waste.
I'm gonna be throwing hands with it.
That was
Yeah.
trying to cure him. I killed him.
Alright, next.
Oh, now
we
it's
got
its
this
turn.
thing.
That's good.
It's not. It is the Crawl of Dusk. No,
Oh,
the
it gets its
Dusk
own initiative.
Spawn. Yes.
Yeah, good old 20 right after you.
All it does just gets faster and faster every turn.
Yeah, it does go to 40, then 80, then 160, you know.
Is there any move or anything in D&D that can raise your initiative after combat started?
No.
Damn.
Usually before, yeah.
I can.
Oh, that is true. Coleman can. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not
Check
Fenro. Coleman.
Yeah. No, that's
Wait.
what I said. You have to find him in game.
Monkey.
Smack my monkey.
Oh, you
George.
missed it.
Make a
Don't do that.
dexterity saving throw.
What the fuck?
As the
I mean,
tendril.
You're
Nick.
supposed to go first.
Nick, at worst, if the monkey dies, you rebuild him for free after a long rest.
I know, but I had a plan for the monkey here.
Oh, well, in that case, I understand the grief.
I was gonna have him collect some more die fire for me.
Oh, never mind. I take back my previous statement.
Hey, this shit's useful.
Mhm.
We
Indeed.
don't even know that yet.
I'm assuming it is, considering that it kind of cured the crawling dusk.
And then it exploded the dude that was in it.
Yeah.
To be fair, that dude was just crawling dusk. Also, that is not what happened to Fenro. I had no idea that it would happen to him.
You gather it's related to stages of the disease.
Damn. If we did it on Fenro like a minute too late. Fenro would go, oh
Explode.
shit. Yeah.
Mitch, is it too late? Mitch, is it too late to save the dying?
To what now? Spare the dying?
Yeah, that one.
On what?
On the disintegrated dude.
You can try to cast it out to the dust that lingers in the air.
I actually can't because I just remembered I don't have that anymore.
Ah, I see.
I do have false life.
I mean, that's only for you, unfortunately.
Damn. So is my monkey grabbed?
It's your turn. With an 11, it is. It wraps around its tail, much like it did your calf, and is now
Okay.
constricting, almost warping some of the metal, beginning
Okay.
just to crink it inwards ever so slightly.
The monkey is punching it.
Heck yeah. Let's go, monkey punch!
What the fuck is that?
No.
Oh my gosh! It's not only is it a 1, but it's mocking you with what's on the advantage. Oh god.
Can
George.
Sawyer scream some words of encouragement?
Get him advantage.
I just
Help action.
that's so frustrating.
Unfortunately,
It would be
help
help
action is
action.
5-foot range,
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure,
Yeah,
without special feats.
yeah.
That's some
Unfortunately,
greedy big feet.
can yell all you want, but the monkey misses. It's flailing its arms, but the fact that it has its tail is disorienting it. And though it slams backwards at the other tendrils that begin to try to accumulate around it, it does fend off those extra tendrils, but the one at its tail is still holding strong.
All right, how strong of a grip does Baggy have on me?
I mean,
There's a
I'll let
way-
you go if you want.
Let me
but,
go.
Like, all right.
You can
Shooting
just.
a fireball at the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
constricting my friend.
I mean, you can still throw the fireball while I'm holding you. That's
Okay,
the two
then
are
I-
not mutually exclusive.
Okay, then I do that.
No, he has to like shit himself while doing it.
I'm fireboating the crawling dusk.
All right. Go ahead and send that out.
4 damage, but 21 to hit.
It is also crawling dust. Fire is pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, with 4 damage. Oh, that's right. Alright, you see some of the dusk wither away as it alights, and some of it is turned to ash before George's eyes. The tendril that holds the tail is still holding strong, but some of the fire is creeping towards that area. George will have advantage on the attempt to escape the grapple at the end of your turn.
Okay. I still have movement, but I feel like I should just... I mean, Baggy's carrying me anyways. So I am going to go do the thing at the end of my turn.
Alright, good deal. Roll strength. Contested. Yours at advantage.
Oh wait.
wow.
Oh wait, that was the advantage. I didn't realize I
It's
rolled twice
17
already.
anyways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Oh. And as the flame flickers through the crevices in this entanglement, it reaches the tendril that has your monkey's tail and snaps it in half,
Mitch, I have a question.
leaving the monkey to get free.
I know it's...
It wouldn't have moved, my bad.
Okay, I don't know if it's too late, because I know it is technically the end of my turn, but I realize I could have technically done this before. Can I shoot my grapple hook at my monkey?
I would say that's an action. I'm sorry, but you've already firebolted.
Damn. Yeah, okay. That's understandable.
Alright. Then next up, Fenro. You are currently bear hugging this tendril, crawling your way upwards towards the ice bridge.
One might say he's crawling dusk his way upwards.
Oh yes.
Crawling dusk, so crawling...
For some reason I thought I had rope, but I do not.
Not.
So I am just going to keep going. Actually, could I command this thing? Is this thing a creature?
You mean the mass?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or like this, I'm on the wrong thing. This one.
The webbing, is not... I'm gonna say you gather that this is not sentient. So
Okay.
a command or charm spell
command would
will
not
have
work.
no effect.
Sounds good.
The creature from
so-
earlier would be a different story, but yeah, these masses, no dice.
So yeah, since I do not have any rope of my own, I will just continue going up and might as well use a dash to make it into the clear, I'm assuming. I've run out of screen space. I didn't... What's happening?
Whoa.
I inspected element.
You made it 45, so
Cheating.
you've got 15 left. So you're
Actually, I'm
about there.
not
I
gonna
think.
do that. It's movement. I'm gonna go to there
All right.
to see if I can help out by like shooting anything or whatever, you know. I'm just gonna chill here and overlook. I'm gonna
Heck
do
yeah.
perception to see if I can, you know, see any other ways so I can yell and help my friends get up.
Keep screaming.
Ah!
All right. Go ahead and roll me perception.
All right. That was
With a
a
9,
5.
you do see the masses of crawling dusk, you see the ship losing its color steadily and sagging into the waters. But you also see inside a very large, an in charge Baggy, dragging Sawyer by the ankle, running
As Sawyer is
running her
also
way through.
reaching.
Yeah.
You see them come in this direction. You imagine your pitchfork would probably help them out.
Yeah. And
Sawyer is also
my
reaching
pitchfork,
for them.
speaking of, will slap down this little guy, this mass again.
Let's go.
Okay,
Ooh,
well, a 10.
indeed.
Would have been better.
Let's see, that thing was at, yeah, okay. It smashes it down into dust
Let's fucking go.
as it is no more.
Mitch, did you see what I said about the dust crawling?
Yeah, honestly, that was pretty poetic. I like that. The dust crawled so the dawn could run.
Yeah.
All right, that's my
Fenro.
turn.
Nice. Next up is Finewin.
Do I see this guy?
Who?
This like patch of crawling dusk.
Ping it.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at it if I can with my
Alright.
longbow.
Heck yeah, dude.
Since I'm not really doing much, I'm gonna dump, what was it called, Planar Warrior on it as well. 13. Wow, what the fuck?
13 does hit.
It hits. Okay. 1d8 extra damage. Oh, 1. What the fuck? Okay, 9 damage. What is
does-
this?
That's something, you know.
What does Planar Warrior look like, if I might ask? Like as you draw the arrow in the bow itself, what does it look like when you fire it off?
Oof. I'd say it's probably like something subtle. It's not like very like showy, but I never even thought about it. Shit. I feel like the arrowhead would change its shape a little bit and look like a loom that just has like this pointy part out, basically, like pierce the target. Or like, you know, what was it called?
Almost adds an element of needle and thread to the arrow. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. And then spiraling around, from the feather at the back are these, strands from the loom aspect, spiraling around, the point growing even sharper and thinner as it pierces into the form of the crawling dusk. Dealing, that was 9 damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's it. I'm on Baggy, so I'm not even gonna walk.
All right. Cool. And next up, we have the Dusk Spawn, who will get up from prone, again unfurling, stretching its limbs, wringing its neck, constricted, and it looks as though it is having a hard time moving as it inches its way forward slowly. The mass of entangled dark webbing constricting its movement and form, strangling every aspect of it. Let's see, what are its options here? "15 feet. Oh. Okay. It's still, part of it is that, okay. Sorry. I almost said something that you guys don't need to know, but this creature, it turns towards you, Rod, and it rears up and gets as tall as it possibly can, which is nearly a intimidating 10 feet of this lanky creature, and it brings out its limbs almost into a kind of crucifix position, and from its chest and from its neck burst forth a spew of tendrils and dust that reach out suddenly and try to make it across the gap, but fall short and plop into the water. And we need one of these.
Oh.
As it spews crawling dusk towards you, but it fails to reach you.
That's a threat.
All right, Baggy.
All right. Well, with Fenro not Fenro, Sawyer and Fine on me. I'm gonna take my little menagerie, run 25 feet, and then the 30 out. That is gonna be. I'm moving it there because I have to like do it in parts. That's here, or where is it?
Right here are the same blocks as these.
Okay, so it'd be here.
Yes.
Okay, that'd be the 30. Let me see.
You see, as you book it out into the open, you see this ethereal pitchfork just finishing smashing this batch of crawling dust to bits.
Alright, Baggy's gonna ask Sawyer and Fine, do y'all trust me? Well, too
Yeah, sure.
bad.
Oh.
And she's gonna essentially just run and yump, try to get over there.
Ooh. No.
I think I have just enough with my dash action to get over.
Sawyer can fly.
With my
You didn't
strength.
need that.
I mean, you didn't, but
And I won't even make you roll for it, with the aid of maybe Sawyer even flapping his wings a bit, and this only being a 10-foot gap to reach out and grasp onto this cliff, glacial cliff face. You do make it over there. But I'll say,
doing
make
pretty
me
well.
an athletics check to hold on, to see how your grip is into the ice.
it got me advantage. Wow.
Heck, if you had
16.
disadvantage.
16 is enough, for sure. You dig your nails into the ice and keep everybody steady. And now, Rodrigo. You've just seen this creature open up its limbs and spew forth another writhing mass of this crawling dusk.
Yeah. It's cool right there. I feel better now. I'm going to do the guiding bolt again.
All right. On which?
On the
Yeah, which thing?
Dusk Spawn.
Nice. Fire away.
Oh, can I cast that at a level 2 slot?
Mm-hmm. That you can.
And then I just roll another, what is it? Another d6.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
Oh.
That's our rod.
Oh no.
If only you didn't kill the other thing, then you would have had advantage.
Oh, that's right. All right.
I mean, it came from the mass.
That's a fair point. It came from the mass. The guiding pillow was suffocating it downwards, and then exploded into feathers. Those feathers stuck on it like feathers on someone covered in honey or glue, right? These feathers are just all around this creature, leading it to look like a massive, terrifying, spindly chicken, making it clear as of where to place the next pillow to slam it down. You bring forth the same beanbag, slam it down onto the creature, dealing, that is, 26 damage.
7.
27? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. And leaving it open to advantage on the next attack.
Night.
I'll take that. That's pretty.
Take those.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty epic.
Heck yeah, baby.
That's when you say night.
And then you put on your sunglasses and it goes, yeah!
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
No, Rod's thing. He just says it in Portuguese.
Let's go. Alright, and next, cut that out, Crawling Dusk. You can't have a 40
Why should it-
turn order.
It's so fast.
Crazy.
It's
He
trying to
uses
cheat.
Dear
By the
God.
Alright, this thing is going to
Only on
try to
your turn.
climb up this little cliff face. It barely gets halfway up there. Let's see, this one is going to continue this way. This one ekes its way towards that crew there. And this one is going to attempt to restrain the monkey.
Not again.
Roll me a contested strength.
Motherfucker.
Oh no!
I got a nat
way.
20. Are you
The
shitting
nat
me?
20, I'm gonna say.
He
beats
got
it
a
out.
nat 20.
Wait,
What?
No way!
No. wait, no. I forgot the D. That
Oh,
was just
okay.
20 plus
Wow.
4. My bad.
Okay.
You just rolled 20 plus 4?
No, it wasn't
What
a
you roll.
D20 plus 4. It was just 20 plus 4.
Wait,
That's hilarious.
Simply a math equation.
I was about to say we both got
Oh,
nat
yeah.
20s.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I was
No, I
freaking
gotta
out.
say.
That makes sense why it wasn't green.
Yeah, that's
Thank fucking God.
yeah. That was an error on my part. The monkey. You tell me, what does George do to just utterly outwit
fucking
this thing?
slaps him. He just slaps him. He reaches for me, slaps him.
Let's go.
He slaps his head like a bald child.
And with the 20, I'm gonna say he makes it 10 feet away,
Thank God.
leaping
I was
out,
about to be so sad if I had to spend another turn trying to get him free again.
beating his chest
Better
and then
collect
slamming
some
the
die
ground
fire.
to propel himself forwards away from the dusk. Alright, that was that one's turn. Do we have any other dusk Dusk bits. This one. 5. Oh no.
Jeez.
Oh no,
No.
no! Don't you fucking dare, Mitch!
Roll me a dexterity save.
I,
It's not Mitch, it's the crawling
okay.
dust.
Monkey, dude.
Oh.
And as
He's
the
just-
monkey flies forward, freeing itself
Why?
from one batch of crawling dusk, another slithers its way down the stairs, consuming the stairwell, entirely folding around it, and then falling down into the monkey, grasping at an arm and grappling him.
At least you can rebuild.
my monkey. I can't rebuild the memories, Jenny.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Can
could
are
figure it out.
artificer. Yeah.
You're smart enough.
Alright, good deal. That would be Sawyer. Your turn.
Mitch, you know how you said that balls of dye fire kind of scattered around the room?
Yep.
Is there one on top where George is? By any chance?
Roll me a luck chance. So just roll me a flat d20.
That was not the right roll.
Okay.
I was gonna say, oh, shit.
D2 negative.
That that was a mistake as well.
Unfortunately, the way they scattered, there are none within the reach of George. Currently.
Does George have the fire of passion?
The fire of passion. I'm gonna say, on the D20 strength check, do you think he would have grabbed one on his own without orders from you?
I maybe not grab one, but he definitely would have maybe knocked one, knocked them in different areas than they already were.
I see.
I don't know if I'd say he grabbed one though.
Alright, well, with the luck chance, we're gonna say that there's one rolling towards him at this moment. But
Okay.
it is not quite to him.
God damn it. Exactly how many seconds is it away from him?
6.
Son of a bitch. Okay. I guess he's gonna try to. What can he do?
You can use his, would it be his or your action? I forget how these constructs work. Does he have his
So,
own action?
He's technically my bonus action.
Okay, then he can use his, your bonus action to try to escape the grapple.
Okay,
Keep
that's what he's
moving.
gonna do.
Oh,
What the fuck?
there's a chance I roll
Please, just
natural
no.
one.
You can't even.
I think that's impossible because it's
even
plus
if you get
4.
an out one. Yeah, even if you get an out one.
Ah, I did
You
it
just
again.
rolled a 20 plus 4 again. You know what? That seems like a pretty loaded dice.
Cheating.
Okay, that
You just
one
forgot the
Doesn't
plus
even
4.
matter.
was still
Oh,
enough.
God.
The dusk again came from the stairwell and fell downwards towards him. So one has already wrapped around his arm, and the others are close behind, beginning to surround.
Midge, does Sawyer happen to have a view on
Nope.
on that?
You cannot see the
No.
monkey.
Wait, is there anywhere he could fly right now to get a view where he would like shoot inside here? Is there,
Yeah.
Where would I need to fly to get a view for that?
You move about 10 feet.
Into the crawling dusk?
You could hover above it.
Okay,
I would
I'm
say.
gonna do that. I'm just gonna hover out of its reach, and I'm gonna shoot a fireball inside to try to help my boy.
All right. Roll me
Fireball. I
that.
keep calling it fireball, but I'm pretty sure that's a level 3 spell.
Fireball is
Yeah.
is an intense spell. Firebolt is more like a ray, a bolt. All right, with
It's
2
like the old
fire
Oblivion
damage.
spell Flare.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give
That's an Bodhi one.
I'm gonna give the
More
monkey
you
advantage on this last check to be freed of the grapple.
Can you
As
get
this thing
advantage on the
takes
check he already
4
made?
damage.
Was the
Oh,
nat 20?
I see. This thing was already damaged. It is barely hanging on. There's barely any left. Just enough to be hanging on to his arm.
Wait, that
By
one
the
was
way-
already damaged?
Mitch, just as a time check wise, we're
Yeah.
approaching towards midnight.
No doubt. No doubt.
25 minutes.
Say we wrap up in 5?
15, but yeah.
Okay. Good deal.
So George can attempt escape one more time.
Yes, indeed. This time at advantage.
Okay, George, please, the love of God. Come on, buddy. Oh, now I get 2 good rolls. Mitch.
This little bit
Oh
of
my
dust
God.
is fighting. It's fighting.
Oh
Why
my
are they
god.
trying to take my monkey down?
It's literally free to rebuild him. I feel like I need to reiterate this.
I don't fucking care. It's my monkey.
All right.
They want to fucking end him.
Also,
so
do you
bad.
move? Do you move away from the dusk there?
I thought I'm hovering out of its reach.
Uh,
Can I
okay, yeah.
stretch?
You can be up enough feet, yeah, to be out of its
Okay,
reach. That
Because
is
you
it,
know
okay.
damn well next turn what I am doing.
Indeed. All right, Fenro.
All right. So I'm over here. I'm assuming I could see them because the ship is like sunk down,
Indeed.
right?
It is sinking into the waters.
Okay,
No.
so I can see them. I just moved without even thinking. So I got the rope down here. I really don't know if there's anything I can do over here. Let me check one thing real quick.
One thing? I don't know why.
Okay, so my weapon's here. I definitely do not have enough space for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna move closer up here and make a guiding bolt on that.
All right. Let's
on
see
that
it.
mess below Nick. Where be guiding bolt? Kaplooey. And it's whatever. Oh, it hits. Or it doesn't.
It evaporates at the sending forth of this patch and thread of darkness, or of dark, alighted with white tendrils, going forth and consuming the dusk.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna hang around.
Heck yeah.
Maybe I'm gonna back up a little bit from the ledge.
Fenro pulls out a fishing rod. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Fenro watches as George dies.
He becomes like that skeleton that we met. What was his name?
Fenro looks on as George is consumed and smiles.
Oh shit.
Fenro knows George can be rebuilt.
Indeed.
Sawyer does not care that George can be rebuilt. Sawyer will save George. Sawyer
What
will
if it
will
costs
save.
you your life? I'm sorry. Baggy's tried to save you, but she ain't going back in there if you're going after something that can't be replaced.
Hey
He was
guys,
a
how you
comet.
doing? I
Okay.
see you
Hey.
made it out.
Fenro, you missed.
What do you mean I missed? I got rid of that mass below you.
You got rid of the wrong mass.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
George is in trouble.
George, your monkey? Can't you just build another?
I can't rebuild the memories I shared with him.
Those are still there. I mean, you can just put those into your other monkey.
You wouldn't understand.
You would need the chip.
Why? Because I don't
the
have
original.
memories? That's kind of messed up, man.
Can't believe
You know
this guy.
damn well that's not what I meant, you monkey phobe.
Oh,
Whoa!
the Sawyer guy's toxic. Holy shit.
Honestly.
Sawyer is really stressed out right now.
Do I see the crawling dusk that's on George from where I am?
Nope.
Alright. Yeah. I'm just gonna chill.
God damn it.
You can rebuild another.
I refuse.
I'll say that's fine if Sawyer wants to go in, but no, Baggy's hightailing out of here. She's not gonna let herself or Fine get killed over a rebuildable monkey.
I'm so excited.
Oh, wow. You can really at all.
Alright, this thing stretches out, forming essentially a bridge of its own body.
No.
No.
And crawls its way up onto the ledge.
No, I don't think so.
I talked to the
Let's
case
see.
manager. Turns out that's not the case.
Okay, it's going to roll a d6. Alright, and it rises up from that bridged position, standing on its hands for a second, its head below its legs up in the air, and it forms an upside down crucifix and pukes out another.
This is good. This is fine.
See, this one would be this way.
Not
And
gonna
it
lie.
stretches across the gap. Some of it dripping down into the form that is trying to crawl up and out of the waters.
This is just like that scene from the movie Ice Age.
For some reason, I thought this theme was just one of the songs from James Bond's GoldenEye.
You know, probably not far off.
I thought it was like the pause theme.
He kind of
Yo,
has that same
true.
vibe.
True. Yeah, let me turn it up for a sec.
Yo, turn that shit up.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
All right, Baggy. We're at the top of the turn order.
Baggy's booking it. She's gonna yell out, Sawyer, I appreciate the memories and the concern therein. But if you keep going this way, you're on your own. If you survive, I'm happy for you. I will not risk the rest of our lives for your monkey. And 30, and then another 30.
Your giant moving the same amount of space as you're just tiptoeing.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Sawyer going me? Yeah.
Look at that.
Alright.
Fuck.
This is water that is
Oh, where-
seeping
which
in.
is- Where?
Inside
Shit.
Oh, okay.
on the lower floors.
Oh, okay. I see now.
I know what I have to do.
No. It's not a challenge.
Anyway.
Oh god.
I feel like I have
George
one
got
more
drowned.
turn. I have one more turn to save George.
Well,
So much water. Holy shit. Yours fucked.
Yeah, the sides of the ship were holding, but they have now given way. The water beginning to rush through the film that is broken and into the vessel, the observer.
By the way, that's all Baggy's got in the leaves. So it is, Roddy boy.
I'm fucking moving.
Good deal. You can move 60, I believe, with a dash.
Sprint.
Fucking booking it.
You see him just arms a flailing.
Alright, cool.
Got half
He's
I
making
bet.
like a cartoon, like the Hanna-Barbera sound effects.
Yes.
40 again.
Dude, I don't know what that glitch is about.
It's making moves.
I will change it every time. Gotta play by the rules just like everybody else, Dusk. Come on.
It can't hop that. Can I do one last thing, just to check?
Yeah.
Is there any part of the bridge that looks thinner than the rest of it? Like structurally?
I would say the spot you're on right now is the thinnest portion.
Okay.
That kind of mid area.
Alright.
Let's see, this one moves. It gets
Don't.
washed by the water.
Thank God.
Some of it does appear
No.
there, but it does not reach George.
Thank God. I was about to say.
Let's see. It
Hey, next turn though.
so it got grappled, or is still grappled by this little one. So we're gonna make a contested strength check to see if he is restrained.
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Oh,
there's no way.
He's low health. Come on, Mitch. This dude's like fucking tiny as hell.
Indeed, but the strength
The dice
remains
will
the
fall
same.
as the
Oh, it's
dice
your
will
monkey.
fall.
Damn it.
It restrains George as the entire mass begins wrapping around.
I still have one trick up my sleeve.
And the waters
Oh, but orbs.
come rushing in.
I
Alright.
still have one trick up my sleeve.
Sawyer, what's this
Mitch,
trick?
I would like to remind you that there is a ball rolling towards George right now.
Indeed.
And it's been 6 seconds.
Indeed.
And that ball does hit George, I would like to think, as it is rolling towards this location.
As it tinks against the metal. We'll say, alright, roll me another. I'll give you another luck roll. Roll me just a flat d20.
Please. Let's go.
Ooh. Tink. As energy, that same pale white light bursts through George's seams. You know, the inner connected parts shine the light forth and evaporate. The dusk around him, leaving George free to run. As water crashes down, just as he makes it out to the deck.
I'm gonna catch George as he
Yes.
jumps out.
Dude, his face alights when he sees you and
Pitchfork hits him.
leaps to catch you in the pitchfork, bats him back down. He gets consumed by the dusk on the ground. No. And you got him. Nicely done.
Thank God. Sawyer cries like one tear of joy.
No. Heck yeah.
And that ends my turn, as I'm pretty sure I used all my actions of movement.
Alright. Fenro.
I also would like to clarify, I am hovering, like in the air.
Good deal.
It is midnight.
I was
It
about
is
to say,
midnight.
we can either leave it exactly where it is here. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be real with you guys here. We can either leave it as it is currently right here, or we can kind of decide how things played out from this point. Essentially, deciding Rodrigo, as he's running across the ice, throws a hammer behind him or shoots a bolt, breaking the ice bridge, leaving the creature and the dusk stranded behind him. He runs all the way across, making it to the rest of the crew, and the lot of you climb the rope and ascend to make it out and onto the ice.
Wouldn't that make Rodrigo fall too if he was still on the bridge when he shot it?
It's
Nah, I'm
breaking-
strong.
No, it's that cinematic moment where like it's breaking like just behind
Okay.
him as he's booking
Okay.
it across.
I was gonna
he's
say,
fucking
it just
strong
really
as
backfires
shit.
for him.
I'm
He's
just
strong
that
as
fucking
shit.
strong, man. I got 10 feet, right? It's good. It's good. I'm alright.
Nah, if anyone could do it, it'd be Rod.
I need to, but I can't do anything else.
I am kind of floored by the fact that you're by and far the strongest one of us all.
It's why he
I
can't
mean-
hit a single magic spell.
It's why my magic doesn't
He's-
hit.
Dude,
I'm
he's
just
in
too
the-
swole.
He's just in the
Dude.
wrong class.
The one time you ever break out like a melee weapon, you're gonna fucking just murder.
I did in the beginning, remember?
It's a barbarian. It's a barbarian trying to cast magic.
My wisdom and intelligence aren't bad either, but my strength is just fucking stupid.
You're just
Yeah.
yacked.
That's
You
honestly
had
a
it
good
out
thing
for
for
Like
George.
clerics.
decent strength.
I didn't, man.
And then I have like
Come
19
on.
wisdom, so I have +4 to all wisdom stuff.
Despite the
Same for you,
odds,
the
George
therapy.
still escaped.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's what it's all about. Those moments that cut down to the wire. It's some good stuff. And to leave it off, guys, Sawyer, you clutching your monkey, fly out of the chasm, and the lot of you climb the rope, making it to the ice above. Looking behind you, you see the vessel lose all of its luster and almost begin to congeal in the waters, leaving it gross with these gunk of flesh and sinew all about it. The crawling dusk around only increases and slowly bulges in every part that it was at, in the corners, in the waters below, on the glacial edges, and it climbs towards you, too slow to catch, as you guys book it across the open ice, with your die fire in tow. Thank you guys for playing my game. Playing in my game.
Thank
And,
you as always, Mitch.
Yeah.
heck yeah.
Yeah, sick.
Oh,
Big
the
fun.
Crawl of Dusk is still there.
Oh shit.
It's still in the
Stopping.
tournament.
It will never
It's not
leave.
stopping.
But it's not a 40 at least.
Yeah.
By the way, Nick, what's your highest stat and what is the number on it?
Intelligence 18.
Okay, so I just realized we all have a +4 in one stat, and there's no overlap in our +4s.
Yo.
Sick.
Whoa.
Some balance.
Rod
Wait,
has
who-
+4 strength. Fine has +4 dex. Fenro has +4 wisdom. Sawyer has +4 int, and I have +4 con.
Who has charisma?
No one. We don't have a 6th party member.
My monkey.
Yeah, North
Hey.
6.
Yeah,
Old
It's,
Howler.
it's me once we level up again, because I'm
Howler,
gonna be
actually.
playing
It's actually
two.
100%
Actually,
Old
George has a -2
Yeah.
to charisma.
But
Oh,
yeah.
man.
No, that's
Yeah, I'm
that-
just beefy as shit. It's okay.
I think that's just
You're just
real
really
funny.
religious.
So is our
Yeah.
ice raft gone? Like our sled, or
It is.
I think so.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was kind of pierced on one of the spires of the ship.
damn. Rest in peace.
Dude, I
Can I
thought I was
say-
gonna. I thought I was gonna get something out of purifying that dude. That dude is fucking disintegrated.
Yeah. Well, you
Uh,
got
can,
something.
can I say I got my short sword
Does.
back?
Yes,
Yeah, because we
absolutely.
climbed up
Yeah.
the rope, and that's where you
Yeah.
put it.
Okay, yeah. Let's go.
I got my monkey back.
What the fuck is this? What is this even from? Wallpaper engine.
No, Mitch.
Has
So my
trading
original plan
cards.
was gonna be before he decided to constrict my monkey, was he was gonna grab the ball, smash it on him, and then I was gonna use my grapple hook to get him to get him to safety.
Ooh, okay.
And then that didn't work. So I didn't have to use the action on him smashing it with the ball because the ball was already rolling towards him,
Indeed.
so he could run.
It's
Yeah, I would get
quite,
wallpaper engine.
quite the wild circumstance, man.
Dude,
and can
he
I
got
say
that-
I'm glad that the monkey made it out. I'm serious. That was intense.
Dude, he got that nat 20 broke out, and then that fucker came down the stairs.
Dude, I know. It's like no. You honestly,
I thought it
what,
was funny.
Rolling
what
that
saved
one,
him
Mitch.
There's
truly
only
was
so much a nat
Rodrigo.
20 can do.
Rodrigo
What?
truly saved the monkey. He was the one that damaged that clump earlier.
Yeah.
And so leaving it, much more susceptible to being taken out.
Yeah. I do like, by the way, the rush freak just started getting fucking chased by the same thing that's inside.
Oh, what
Which we
now?
never saw the Rodrigo started getting chased by the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
Which we never saw the full capability of it because Rodrigo ran and we kind of just not one shot, but pretty much never gave it a turn.
It did fall,
Yeah.
in the midst of of a collection of its weakness.
We just
Oof.
kept hitting it with balls.
We're just pelting it with tennis balls.
Everyone was just saying, "Can I put my balls in your nose?"
No, I do have some plans as to die fire that I want to see if I can make come to fruition.
Heck yeah. I'm excited to see that through.
Yeah, you got 7 now, right?
Yeah, I have 7 plus the dead one, and there might be something. I might discover something with the dead one to find some use for it.
Yeah. And yeah, keep in mind, like it's simply lost its glow. It is still dye fire. The glowing
Wait,
ones
it's from the
are
moon, right?
illuminated dye fire.
Yeah.
It
It's from
is
the moon,
essentially
right?
the
Moon rock.
body of the physical deity that is the moon in this world.
We have someone on our ship who prays to the moon goddess, or moon god, the moon deity.
Mm.
So
There we go.
maybe something with that I could check.
My question is, will this like ignite the day to night? I assume not, because it's the opposite.
Well,
But
the day night was just inside the guide. That wasn't. I was trying to use that as a fuel source, but I could still use something else. We don't need to use the day night.
Yeah. But I mean, if we could just tap it on there and then it ignites it.
I think
That's
I
pretty cool.
asked that before. And
Yeah,
was
something
told
like that,
no.
yeah.
Because of the difference between the goods.
They are opposites,
Yeah.
the yin and yang of the sky.
So essentially, it'd be a magnet, which is even better.
Ooh.
It's infinite energy.
Yeah, that's how magnets work. It's infinite.
The
energy.
only thing is, I don't think any of us would ever be able to understand how that energy works, because magnets, man.
I'm pretty strong.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
I feel that's an appropriate response to my ICP reference.
Can't believe Fenro was just gonna let George die.
Everybody
I
was
mean-
except you.
It wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
it
Fenro.
means it meant nothing to anybody except you.
At least for now.
I mean, to be
Sawyer's
fair,
gonna remember that.
what has the monkey done for any of us besides terrorize Fenro?
Yeah.
Hey, he had a really cool entrance into the ship.
He
Yeah, it hurt me.
Rod.
Yeah, he did damage to Rodrigo.
I felt like I had a monkey going through my skull.
So actively just detrimental to the party members. Why would any of us want
I
him
swear
to be
God,
saved?
George has done cool stuff.
Cool stuff, yeah, but
Helpful,
nothing ever
not really.
beneficial to us. Why would we want to save him?
George did 27 damage to the first guy. Which, by the way, Mitch, if I hadn't pried open that thing, were the same events still gonna occur?
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh,
That I can say with
Walk out.
certainty.
Oh,
Either that was gonna end in a in like yeah.
So was
So
there an
there's-
ending where the ship
You're-
did not sink?
Wait.
Yep.
Yeah. Any of the others. Nick, here's the thing. You're like, oh, Finro, why would you let my monkey almost die? You almost killed your monkey.
Yeah.
This was you.
everything that happened is because of you.
This whole session was because of.
But hey,
I'm
was
the
it
change I
like,
want to see in the
was-
world.
It was still fun.
mechanically?
And that's
Listen.
I am hoping that the chase was at least exciting or enjoyable.
It
Yeah.
was. I was
Yeah.
pretty stressed for my monkey.
Also, Nick, welcome to the Problematic Tieflings Club.
Wait, are you problematic?
Well, no, but I
Uh-oh.
blew up half the ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody,
But-
Hashtag cancel,
everybody will
find
have their
one.
moments.
Yeah.
So wait, am I the only person who knows a fire spell at all?
I think so.
I think so.
I know
Actual
things that I feel
fire.
like should be fire spells, but they're not.
Yeah, like fairy fire.
Yeah, or
Radiant
Hey.
Flame.
sacred flame.
Or yeah, Sacred Flame.
Is there?
Hey,
can I learn fireball in later levels?
What's
Yes,
up,
in
Baggy?
our-
but it's gonna be like
Learn.
way later. Also, Nick, Baggy has fire spells. It's called lighting a torch.
Hey.
Yeah, I kept looking for torches and I was like, man, I chose the priest thing. I don't have any torches. And then I realized I have candles and I'm assuming I mean, it's not as powerful, but it's a similar idea here.
Yeah.
I had torches. And I
Oh,
actually still have one. I haven't used
I
it
feel
yet.
like my firebolt has just been very useful this game.
Fire is a pretty useful element
Indeed.
until you encounter things that are immune to it, because it has one of the highest rates of immunity out of all damage types. So that's something you can hopefully look forward to.
could definitely
True,
do
but also
fire.
crawling dusk is not immune to it.
No. So,
I
so
can-
far, so good.
I technically have a fire spell, but it's only if something hurts me. That's it. That's
Oh,
the
good old
problem.
hellish Ribic.
Rebuke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty good, but yeah, I can't use it. that often.
I might get the flames of Phlegethos.
Uh, can you do that?
For a feat, yeah.
Oh, is it a feat?
Yeah, for
Well-
tieflings only.
Oh. Which fee is this? Hold on. I want to check.
I'm trying to read it and it's not loading. Yeah. So I learned to call on Hellfire to serve my commands. It increases my int or my charisma by 1. When I roll fire damage for a spell, I can re-roll any 1 on the fire damage dice. So pretty much the luck thing. And whenever I cast spells that deals fire damage, you cause flames to wreath you until the end of your turn. The flames don't harm you or your possessions, and they shed bright light out to 30 feet and dim light out for an additional 30 feet. And while they're present, any creature within 5 feet of you that hits you with a melee attack takes 1d4 fire damage.
Nice.
That's sick.
Speaking of tiefling exclusive feats from Xanathars, Bodhi, ever looked at Infernal Constitution?
Let me check.
That was something I looked at.
I mean, I don't know how far we're off from level 4, but you'd be able to access feats at 4.
Yeah, I already have like an idea. Oh, this one's really good. Shit.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. You get 2 more resistances. Resistance on poison, or what is it? Advantage on poison saves, and then an
Yeah.
extra point of Constitution.
I already had like a feat in mind, which was God, I forgot something piercer, I think. Which like
Oh,
works
Piercer,
what?
yeah, from Tasha's that does the special effects with piercing.
Yeah, like because all my attacks are like piercing damage.
I
So like,
was thinking about Slasher, which is the go figure slashing version of that.
yeah, I was thinking that it also gives me one extra
But
dexterity to boost it up to 20, which is pretty good, like my level.
the only thing is, it's the common effect isn't exactly the greatest.
Yeah.
The crit effect is alright. It gives you an extra die when we're determining the piercing damage. That's pretty good. But the common effect is just re-roll for a potentially higher damage. Much slasher, because I think the reason I didn't think about going with them is it's just alright.
I'm just gonna increase my my
Actually,
wisdom
slasher's pretty good.
next level, so I have a 20 wisdom.
Yeah.
I mean, Cole.
I not actually, because I feel like it's not necessary.
Wisdom
No,
to the
actually,
max.
that is very good. It gives you a +5 overall for wisdom. But what I was gonna say, Cole, is have you considered picking up a wisdom boosting feat?
I don't know how the fuck feats work. I have 2 already.
Ha ha ha.
So
No.
how do the rest work?
Feats,
Am I right? Am I right? High five, Mitch. Let's go.
feats, Cole.
I did that
Feats
too, but
are just basically little like fancy little fun bonuses. One of them that does boost wisdom by 1 point, Cole, is chef. You could become a chef.
well, I'm
Yeah.
already like halfway there. Let's be fair here. Also, I
You
already
gain,
have proficiency with cook's utensils. I think.
but look at the other stuff you get to do. As part of a short rest, you can cook special food. For a number of creatures equal to 4 plus proficiency. At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food gets an extra 1d8 hit points back if they use hit dice to regain hit points. And then on long rest, you can make special meals that give us temporary hit points. But then other options you have for wisdom is what? Observant?
Elven accuracy. I can't get
No.
that because I'm not a elf.
You get
A touch?
observant, which gives you +5 to passive wisdom or passive perception and investigation.
So how do these
You
work?
can
Do you
read
just get to
lips.
choose one at a certain level, or what?
Every 4 levels, you get either an ASI or a feat. So ASI is the ability score increase, so you'd be put 2 points into feats split up or into your ability scores however you
And
want
then
them.
a feat is like +1 and then something else.
Well, it's +1 for some of them. Some of them don't give you any plus. You can see on 5e tools it has like the ability tab. That's the ability it would increase. But you get cool options like Fey Touched, which I think can give you Misty Step and an extra first level spell of your choice. And you can cast those for free. You got Shadow Touched, Invisibility in a first level. Telekinetic, you get Mage Hand. And it's invisible, so you're just moving shit with your mind. Telepathic, so you talk to people in their head bubbles. And then you also do have Skill Expert, which gives you expertise. and free proficiency, or resilient, but you couldn't do resilient for wisdom.
I was gonna say, speaking of Fenro, I wanted to mention this last time, but I keep forgetting. Coleman, you can add a d6 to like any roll, I think, depending on your proficiency bonus. So like 2 times every long rest to any roll you do.
Wait, for realsies? Like, how does
Yeah,
that work? What's that from?
you've never done it. It's from your race, Reborn. Because I
Oh
remember
shit!
that's like one of the things that made Reborn really strong. Yeah, I've always been interested in that race. So when you picked it, I was like, that's hype. But you
I
never
didn't even
used that.
realize that was a thing for Reborn. I just
Is
thought
that?
they had the.
I thought that was for a different thing entirely.
No, it's Reborn.
Is that the published Reborn, or
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me check
let me
5e
see.
tools.
Let's see, because the only thing on there is Deathless Nature, which is advantage on saving throws
Oh
against
yeah.
disease and poison.
When you make
Advantage
an
against death
ability
saving.
check that uses a skill, you can roll a d6 immediately after seeing the number on the d20 and add the number to your d6 to the check. You can use this feature a number of times to your proficiency bonus.
So
Wow.
2
Okay.
for now, yeah.
Nice.
I did not know that.
It's really strong. Yeah.
Is that under?
That's
Yeah,
knowledge for
knowledge
a
from the
past
past life.
life. Yep.
Good stuff. Keep that in mind. That is probably not
Yeah.
something I will remind you about, so
Yeah. No, I'll
keep it
have
in
to
mind.
remember
Yeah,
that.
keep it in mind.
I'll remind you.
About Feynman will just pop into my mind and be like, "Remember."
When do I learn new spells?
Yeah, everyone knows all aliens have psychic powers.
Yes. As you level up. There should be like a spells known table.
Infusions known, cantrips known.
Okay, then it's if you go to that spell casting thing on the first level,
Oh, there we go.
it'll tell you how many spells you know, and typically that
As a-
increases by level or by every other level. Anyway,
It just says, as a result, you gain the ability to channel spells. Wait, wait.
there should be a
Spellcasting
spells
abilities.
known
Your
of first
understanding
level or
of
higher.
Nine magic allows you to wield these spells superior skill. Either ritual, preparing, casting, cantrip. Wait.